Hello? I literally don't have any justification for a stream at all. I just decided, wow, shit sure sucks lately. And I haven't streamed at all. And I haven't done any commissions because I literally just can't. So why didn't I stream? And just force myself to do something. I just want to. I don't know if I do want to. I think I want to, right? That's why I'm here, right? Hello, hi. How are you guys doing? It's kind of been a while since I've seen everybody. I feel like I would have done at least one other stream by now, right? At least one of the late night ones. The last time I was officially seen, I guess, with some of those collabs. Maka, thank you so much. The last time I was streaming, it wasn't on my channel. It was 2 collabs. I popped in for Colt's birthday and just kind of chilled. And then after that, immediately after that, I did a collab on Ponico's channel on YouTube with Bame. We played the Death Note game. It's kind of like Amogus, but it's a little bit more skill dependent. You need to actually get good at that game. Amogus is kind of easier to just hop in and get good enough. The Death Note game is way more demanding. It was tough, but it was very fun. Technically, I guess it was my first time streaming on YouTube, although it wasn't me streaming. It's Ponico's channel. Let me post her really quick. Get her link. She has a Twitch, but she's primarily YouTube. Ponico. Like actually entirely YouTube. So here you go. My cough also might be pretty bad because I have been pretty bad about the coffee drinks. Actually, right now I'm dealing with the putrid smell of coffee. I'm kind of disgusted, but I've been rot-maxing pretty bad lately. I feel like it's been, things have been actually kind of rough. Let me itch my eye. I actually am not supposed to rub my eye, but whatever. Okay. I've been doing pretty bad, yeah, for about 2 weeks now. It was starting before my re-debut, actually. And then I was able to kind of shake it off enough to be able to do the re-debut properly. But then it just kind of went back to being downhill. And I'm pretty burnt out and tired and exhausted. And I would say demotivated in general. Hi, Lemon. How are you? The last time I streamed, and I'm very sad about how it went. The last time I streamed on my channel was the day after my debut, or I was doing Devil May Cry, but a lot of external things were kind of getting to me, and I was not able to perform very well during the Devil May Cry stream, and probably not the best choice of game to play if you're stressed out, you know? So, the more stressed I already was, the worse I would keep playing in Devil May Cry. No, like I said, I was stressed by external things. If you're not focused and you're stressed out and you try to play a game like Devil May Cry, or even Resident Evil 4, which is a comfort game for me at this point, it might not go very well. And the more I kept doing bad in Devil May Cry, the more stress I would get about the whole thing. It was just kind of creating a pretty bad cycle. But I would say, yeah. But I want to get back to Devil May Cry when I'm in a better mood. That's why I didn't stream it today. That's why I'm just doing a just chatting kind of stream instead of just trying to do Devil May Cry immediately, because I don't know how well that would go, you know what I mean? Hi, Jumenso, how are you? Not a bad idea to just chill and recharge. Yeah, like, if I'm in a better mood, I literally will not care if I'm sucking ass at Devil May Cry. But if I'm literally struggling with stuff, trying to play Devil May Cry, it's probably not the greatest combination. Seems like everyone's been sick. How sick are you? Also, Switch 2. I'm interested. I watched some of the reveal trailer where it's like, look at this overly dramatic animation revealing the console, and oh, it's all like cool and magical, and I just kind of got like irritated 75%. It basically looks like a more gamer version of Switch, where now it's more black and less color. I kind of like the The old Switch. Joy-Con is a mouse. I didn't know about that. I didn't look too deeply into the information of it. I just know that whatever it's going to be, I just need it to have a good library. Still kind of... Oh, Mina, hi! How are you, Mina? Mina was able to reveal their stream avatars. What is this fucking ad? Ugh. I'm on my my VTuber YouTube where I don't have premium. I'm like, what the fuck? Am I literally hearing an ad? Hi, Kubra. Wait, I don't want to play that song. I want... Where's my Pocky Rocky? Pocky Rocky OST. Alright, there we go. Back to normal. Sorry about that. Let me see. How did your stream go, Mina? I loved your crows. Mina even remembered to bring their crows up immediately. I didn't have to tell them. Their crows are so cute. I asked Terracotta to make them. I wanted them to be crows and inky. That's right. I decided to get them for Mina. Yeah, I decided to kind of stream on a whim because I'm miserable. So I figured I would just share it with everybody. I heard that you beat Citadel. I was lurking in your stream. I saw you beat it or something. You went to the menu and then I saw you back in the game and you were talking to some, like, chick. Someone told us a little secret area we didn't know about. Oh, so that's what you guys were doing. What scam did you fall for, Jumenso? Jumenso, I swear I need to put a leash on you. I need to protect you and supervise you. What have you done? What have you done? Can't wait to play Metroid Prime 4 on Switch 2. Is Metroid Prime 4 not going to be on Switch 1 then? Is, like, at all? Or... I mean, I guess, like, what? It's backwards compatible? I'm interested in it. Like, I want a good library. I don't care if it's not the highest performance system. Like, whatever. I just want a good game. I don't care how realistic the graphics are. I mean, granted, like, having, strong hardware doesn't only affect graphics. Performance matters, too. I guess we'll just have to see. Gonna try to sell your original Switch for 100. I guess that makes sense. I don't know what I'll do with mine. I guess I'll put it away. Right? Yeah? I guess I'll put it away. I'd like to divide my space between the two. Is Switch 2 gonna have, like, as low space as the other one? I don't know. It's whatever. Lemon, you have a fever? I haven't had a fever in a bit. The last time I had one, though, it was so bad. I thought it was COVID. We took a test. It said it wasn't COVID, but I don't know about that. Hi, Rhea. The Switch is so good. Where's Switch 2? It's coming out. Cobra's keeping his Switch because he's sentimental. You fool. That's weakness. You should get rid of the weak system in favor of the new, powerful system. What's up, Snorlax? Hi. I need to quit the coffee, bro. I'm sorry. I cough so bad now. I can't believe I sound like I'm dying. And it's like, no, it's just coffee. That's literally why I'm dying, is coffee. You're gonna drink my drink? No. No, I don't know where you've been. You have to give me paperwork on where you've been. And this is also my drink. I don't want to share it. Where's Jumenso in the scam? Why do you do that? You pop in, you tell me you got scammed, and you dip. What was the scam? What happened? Coffee. Oh, that's why you said that. I didn't know what you were saying, Mina. I'm dumb. Something I want to check. Ready for another Zelda game with realistic graphics like Twilight Princess? Would you consider Twilight Princess wasn't quite, like, realistic exactly? it's still pretty stylized. Are you wanting, like, how would I describe it? Like, you're wanting something not quite like how Breath of the Wild is, right? I guess it's very vague. Like, what do you mean by Twilight Princess exactly? Like, because it's gritty, or because it's not quite? Is it cel shaded or not cel shaded? Okay, I kind of get what you're saying, sort of. And we're not talking about just like color palette. We are talking about how Twilight Princess isn't leaning as hard into cel shaded as Breath of the Wild is, I guess, right? You were sick just a couple weeks. Wait, so you got sick again? Then you're like Mame. My friend Mame gets sick all the time. I'm scrolling back up. There will probably be a colored version. The original Switch had a colored version and a gray version. Oh. Oh, then we gotta be the wait chads. Don't you guys, nobody get the Switch 2 immediately. Just wait a few months. Because then they'll announce Switch Pro. Well, actually, it takes a little bit longer before Switch Pro. They announce like a cute gimmick one. They might do another Animal Crossing one. Jumed, so what do you mean you got scammed? Don't tell me that you contacted an artist on Twitter that was really sus and you fell for it, please. I love Breath of the Wild's visual style so fucking much to the point that it's one of my favorite games when it comes to visuals, but I want something different from a new Zelda game. I personally really like cel-shaded. I liked Breath of the Wild's art style a lot, but I do want a different kind of game. One that's not quite open world. Actually, off stream, I've been playing Diablo 2. Mina walked me through the first Diablo a while back. Really, really vibed with it. Definitely kind of hard, but I dug it. Diablo 2, I actually have more mixed feelings about it because it's kind of like, oh, remember Diablo? What if we made it bigger? What if we have like these big open, well, I wouldn't say open worlds, but they're pretty big, vast environments that aren't even dungeons. And there's just 5 million thousand enemies everywhere. And it kind of feels like Diablo, but more bloated. But everyone else seems to like it, I guess. For me, I'm just kind of... Maybe I just don't like the desert. Like, I just finished the desert area. And I'm moving on to, I guess, what, Act 3? Is that they sort of... Like, each aesthetic area is its own act. The first act was cool. Second, though, was just desert. And there's cool moments in it, but... Next, apparently, is jungle. I hear that... It's aesthetically better, but Mina says that they actually dislike it more than the desert. They used to not like the desert one as much. But I don't know. I liked one more. It was more simple, more smaller. Different scam? You may need to create a new bank account. Jumenso, oh my goodness. It's still a little daunting, the jungle. Technically, I experienced it with you and Mina and our friends when we ran through Diablo 2. Well, you guys ran through Diablo 2, and I was just kind of like jogging behind, like very, very behind. My dad, who works at Nintendo, confirmed that the Switch 2 will have a first-person Zelda game where Link has a gun and swears, it's crossbow training. Crossbow training. But also, I deleted the last VOD when I played Devil May Cry after my debut because too much shame in that stream. I was literally like putting chat on hold and the stream on hold to like type things in Discord because I was still dealing with so much stuff. So I wasn't all there. Normally I'm better about shutting out like external chat stuff and then focus on the stream, but I kind of kept doing that and started just feeling worse and worse until I ended up having to call the stream because I felt so overwhelmed. And I'm like, you know what, fuck this stream, I'm gonna delete it. Even though I did enjoy talking to people, I just felt disappointed in myself. So the next time I do stream Devil May Cry, I'm going to literally do the spider boss again and then get back to trying to fight Nilo Angelo. Because I'm like, well, I don't want, how do I say? I don't want the collection of VODs to literally be mysteriously missing the spider boss and Nilo Angelo stuff. So I'm like, I'm just going to do it again. and pretend like I hadn't like made an attempt already. Does that make sense? I'm determined. But it means that I want to talk about the stuff that I talked about that last stream too. So I'd want to show the rough sheets again of the new the costumes for Nanessa for anybody who might have missed it. And I don't remember every little like micro mundane thing that I might have talked about. One thing I wanted to talk about, I kept forgetting. I want to hang posters on my slanted ceiling wall. Like, I just realized I have plenty of room for posters still. It'll just be kind of like unusual. I want my whole room covered in posters, and it'll be kind of like those like music kid rooms. You know what I mean? Act 3 is... What is CBT? Diablo 2 Jungle is huge. I can't wait. Diablo 2 starts off so easy at first. I'm like, what the fuck? And then it gets like, oh, now I'm getting a workout. Wait. I knew I recognized... Oh, I get it. I'm like, CBT. That sounds familiar to me. But what does that have to do with Diablo 2? Oh, I get it. It's torturous. Ah. Yeah, cognitive behavioral therapy. That's all. Some of your star-themed clothes arrived and they're cute. I feel incredible. Star-themed clothing? Like kawaii stars? Like soft stars? Or like hard-edge stars? I never played the crossbow training game. I had it? I don't know where it is anymore. Never really tried it, because I'm like, oh, this is some gimmicky little tiny micro game. Maybe it would have been actually fun. Kinda, and yet, Twilight Princess is not really realistic, but it's the most realistic looking out of the series. Right, so... In that case, it sounds kind of like you're thinking about Tone, right? How it's a little bit more gritty looking, and it's not trying to be like overly vibrant and like inviting, I guess, kind of. It's like, I know there was like Majora's Mask also was kind of grim, but I guess style wise it didn't look like, I think like it was like characters looked a little bit tiny, if that makes sense. Definitely say it leans more towards kawaii. I like kawaii. I like star aesthetics a lot. Whenever I don't know what to... When I'm drawing something and I don't know what to put in the background, I'll put a heart, a ghost, or stars, because stars are fun, but they're really annoying to draw. Hello, Lobotomy. How are you doing? This is you. Because you're pink. Oh, Lobotomy Bunny, are you there? Do you want to see my Lobotomy Bunny toggle? She's seen it. I got contract permission. You want to see my Lobotomy Bunny toggle, Lobotomy? Brands, trademark, Lobotomy. I think Nintendo should do the gritty style again. I would be down. I mean, I'm open-minded. Oh my god, we need gritty Mario. Oh wait, we already kind of... Well, we didn't have gritty Mario. We had, what's it called? We had, Unreal Engine Dragon Mario. What are my other toggles? My tentacles. I should actually use these more, because, like, the chat-in screen is when I'm actually able to use them. Twilight Princess happened because they showed a tech demo of Zelda on GameCube with... I keep forgetting it was GameCube. Was kind of photorealistic visuals. Everyone got hyped up after seeing Wind Waker. They were disappointed. It was a kid's game, so Nintendo said, fuck it, we are making photorealistic Zelda game, hence Twilight Princess happened. I did see something about the tech demo. Now, is this confirmed that that's exactly why they made Twilight Princess? Or is it kind of like a, isn't it obvious kind of thing? It was a Wii launch title, but you could get it for GameCube too. Okay. So, did they, when they released it, did they simultaneously release it at the same time for both Wii and GameCube? Or did they release it for GameCube when GameCube was in its dying stage, and then immediately ported it to Switch? I mean Wii. If I said Switch, I mean Wii. I mix up stuff all the time. Tomato, tomato, although in this case, It's important to get things actually right. Yeah, Wind Waker's the best, though. Wind Waker's the best. I posted the clothes I got in Gen... Okay, let me go look. Oh, these are cute. What the fuck? Oh, did you get the... Oh, you got the sweater. Oh, I thought you were going to say that you got the purse and the barrette hat. I love barrette hats. Like, oh my god, I love barrette hats. I'm gonna have one... Well, I mean, Synth technically already has one on her Lolita, but gonna have another costume later down the road that will have that. Miyamoto couldn't stand how Wind Waker looked. Really? Well, that's unfortunate. What does Miyamoto think of Odyssey? You know what I think of people who like Odyssey? I think nothing. You know, different strokes for different folks. Also, it's not good. Never vibe with hats. It does depend on the hat. Sometimes I feel like, oh, I'm wearing a hat, but I'm like, oh, I don't deserve this hat. I don't deserve it. I'll just take it off. I won't judge you, but also your opinion is bad and you should feel bad. No judgment. No judgment for real. I want to play it because of Midna. Everybody's so obsessed with her. I only played a tiny bit of it. But I didn't get past, like, I guess the tutorial stuff because I was just hanging out at a friend's house and that's where I was playing it. You ever, like, go to a friend's house and they let you play a game, but you're like, well, I mean, I'm just visiting. I'm not actually going to be able to, like, beat the game or anything here. So you don't get overly invested. I should have just rented it, though, after. Didn't summon Abby with the word Midna. We can work on it. Maybe Abigail is busy doing God knows what. Midna's cool. I like the imp Midna. The real form of Midna looks kind of cool, but she's so elegant looking. I kind of wish she looked bratty. Although, doesn't that make it kind of more charming? That, like, oh, look how elegant she is, but we know what you're really like. You're a little brat. I actually don't know much about her, though, actually. So, don't ruin the illusion for me. I literally don't know anything about her. So, when I finally get to play the game, I'll get to experience that. Love Odyssey's visual style. Odyssey would look good at points. I remember fondly, whenever I'm, like, trying to, like, trash on Odyssey, I'm like, man, I really liked that water level with the, you would, how do I say it? You would control this ball of water or something, and you would be able to jet around the level. That was great. I loved that. Odyssey, over-bloated game with lots of good stuff in it, but I feel like it's bogged down by the bloat, and I didn't like, oh, here, fighting a realistic, non-stylized looking dragon that doesn't really fit in the Mario universe. Isn't that cool? It's like, no, it's not. Stuff like that would just brain it down for me. Abby's Midna simp, understandable. For real. My friend had me try to beat the Alone in the Dark 361 one night while I was sleeping over, and I ended up falling asleep playing it. I couldn't tell the difference between what was gameplay and what was my dreams. It's just more of a nightmare. Is the 361 the same as the PS3 one? That game is like a fucking trip. It's unreal. RE6 before RE6. It is so funny. If you play that game, you should play with friends, actually. One day I'll play that game because it's actually unreal. It's so bad it's good. Like, but I say that having only watched it, technically. Playing, sometimes when you can feel the experience, it's a little bit different. When you can play things yourself, you can enjoy it more, or you could hate it more. But I'll say, I grew to like Resident Evil 6, as an example. So bad it's good, but it is kind of miserable, too. It's just, you know, Mina hates it more than me, so it's kind of funny making them play it. I don't think I really have any interest in Hollow Knight, but I've seen it. Let me see if it's what I think it is. Hollow Knight? Yeah, I've seen it. Not really interested in it. I'm kind of picky. It looks good for what it is, though. It's like a platformer? It's just a platformer, right? Or is it like a multi-genre kind of deal? It's got a cult following. Metroidvania. Okay, okay. Maybe I would like it. Oh! Oh my god, you guys. So it's not up yet. I don't know how I'll be able to get this shit. But they got Bayonetta merch now. Like new Bayonetta merch. Look at this. I'll show you a picture. I hate when they announce that they're gonna drop merch days before they do it. It is gonna open January 24th to February 16th. I gotta get something from here. Mandatory. What sucks is like I told you guys before I swore off plushies. I can't like just keep getting plushies. I'm gonna get fucking plushies. I'm getting some Sonic plushies. Bayonetta. Look at this. Did I save it? Yeah, I did. Look. And these are high quality plushies too. Like if plushies are garbage looking, I'll hesitate. But these are nice quality. And they have the eyes actually sewn on. You don't want, for the most part, you don't want to get plushes if the eyes and mouth and eyebrows are like just like ironed on with like some kind of plastic material, because they don't hold up long term. They can fall apart. I've had that happen to plushes. I kind of want I want both. They have a small Bayonetta and they have a big Bayonetta, but I would want the I want the Bayonetta 2. I like Bayonetta 2 Bayonetta the most, but whatever. I don't know if I would get the plates though. I got some patches, some other stuff. I don't coasters? Yeah, it looks like some coasters in the middle. I just want the 2 plushes. And it's like, oh, what do I want? Do I want the big one or I want the small one? Both. But why? They have different qualities to them. Like, a big, nice plush, oh, you can hug it. A small one, you could just fit it in your pocket. So, 2 different things in your life are dabbled by these 2. So, you need to get both. I'm excited. After I got my Milk-chan plush, now I'm getting Sonic plushes. It's plush heaven over here. Do I got any new things to show you? Short hair Bayonetta is the best. Even though Bayonetta 1 is maybe the more iconic one, but what's weird is I feel like both of them are equally iconic. Bayonetta 3, Bayonetta, I do not find iconic. I find it to be a little bit weak. But it is Bayonetta still, so... I like it because its Metroidvania aspect isn't you've got a new power, you have different paths you can follow, but only one of them is true. It's you got a new power, you have tons of paths you can follow, and there are more than one path to progress the main story. Isn't that how Symphony of the Night kind of is, though? Kind of? Not to say that I can't say I'm an expert on Symphony of the Night. I have played a majority of it, but like if you ask me to analyze it in depth, I would probably, I don't know. It's fun. And I really like it. I just can't more intricately describe it. You know what I mean? Also, I got a new skib. What's this? My plushes that I would like to get. Mandatory. Pre-order. Oh my god, Mina's model is in the works and it's beautiful. You just don't know. Riot drew my cybergoth costume. Lobotomy, oh my goodness. Mina's gonna be so beautiful. It's my cybergoth costume. Very cool. I like how they did the crosses. Speaking of Riot, you know how many collabs I got planned, guys? I got like 9. Ranging from like, yeah, this is definitely gonna happen at some point, versus, yeah, I think this is happening. Not even counting the, yeah, we're gonna do it eventually one day. Too many for me. I actually have been, because I've been so burnt out from external stressors this past 2 weeks. I actually have been struggling to respond to DMs because I'll wake up and I'll have like a lot from different people. And I'm like, and so I kind of delay them. And I feel bad because people might think, oh, she must not like me. I do like you. I'm tired. But look at this. I got a joint scab with Omo. Omo changed their username. It's not Omochi anymore. It's now Omoside, which is very fitting and very cool. And that's Synth's schoolboy costume. I don't know if you guys remember it. It will be a model, for the record, but later down the road. It's one of my favorite costumes, so I can't wait to be able to like start using it. I like it because I like having androgynous designs. So with that, you know, Synth doesn't exactly just immediately look like a girl, and I love that. Yeah, Toilet Bound's Pumpkin Coon. Definitely he was an inspiration for real. Also like, do you remember, what is it? Lychee Club? Lychee Club? Lychee Light Club. Pretty cool manga. Would recommend. It's a trip. What was I gonna say? I think the current costume that I'm wearing, I would consider like the most androgynous that Nanessa would look, which isn't that much. Like, I feel like it's femmy enough. I don't know. Initially, I was gonna have a costume that looked even more andro, but I didn't go through with that in the end. But I love how this looks. And look, we look so good together. Orange and teal, that's fantastic. And this artist delivered in 5 seconds after I commissioned it. I really like to get skebs with friends. Because it's like fun. Because like you get used to getting art of just you solo. But then you can have fun with your friends in images too. Oh, also, speaking of, I got an update on the upcoming merch art. So the art's been pretty finalized. It just needs to be cleaned up and rendered and everything, but the feedback stage is done. I could show you guys what the chibi one's gonna look like, because I decided I wanted 2 different illustrations because I worried that it might be like a bit too plain for the Uwu Market store if it's just like one image. So I'm gonna have my model PNGs on there, the illustration that I showed you guys before, and then I could show you a work in progress of the chibi. Now the background and some detailing is gonna look different, but essentially this is kind of how it's gonna look. And I'll also try to get that as acrylic stands, whatever, etc. I love how they look. I like how we're doing the peach hip bash, the peach ass bash. You know what I'm talking about? That was my favorite fucking move. I also like, in Smash Bros. Melee, whenever she did her hip ass bash on you, didn't it make like an explosion effect? Or did it not make an effect at all? Or was it just like a comic book electric kind of effect, you know what I'm talking about? Did it do that initially? Because they changed it later on to where it did like a little heart effect, which I like. I like the heart. But I could have sworn in Melee it did like an explosion that made it like really impactful and strong. I knew it! So it was an explosion. But yeah, very, very fitting that we're doing that. Very cool, very cool. Also, I've desensitized Mina to the Masaru? Let me look it up. Probably Masaru. I've made Mina watch so much of it where fish are getting cut up and gutted and stuff that Mina's desensitized now. However, you know, if there's like too much blood and it's pretty vibrantly red, then they'll be like, ugh. Isn't it great? I love that their videos have different stages. I like how informative he is. I like just like the cut-in stage, and then the prepping stage, and then the eat-in stage, and his editing is so nice and very, very charming. I don't like whenever the blood is all black and gooey though. That's really gross to me. Yeah, Mina faints from blood. So like if I get cut in real life by accident, Mina's like, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. And sometimes I'll be like an asshole. I'll be like, Mina, I cut myself. You want to see it? Mina's like, no. I'll be, but I'm injured. And I think I jokingly asked them, like, wait, Mina, if I ever got like shot with a gun and I was like bleeding and dying, I'm like, what would you do, Mina? And Mina'd be like, I would pass out. And I'm like, oh, okay. That's going to be a rough situation then. Hi, witches. How are you? I'm always like just fine when I'm the one bleeding, but when it's others, I panic and worry about them so much. It's scary. Like, there's definitely a difference to where difference of you suffering an injury versus you watching somebody you care about suffering an injury. I remember my dad. How do I say? Back at home, back at my childhood home, I was like 17. I wasn't like a baby or anything, but it's my childhood home. It's where I grew up most of my life, and we had our backyard, and then we had, I'm trying to describe, the backyard was pretty large, and then there was another backyard that connected to our backyard, and then the back of somebody's house. And they had dogs, I think pit bull mixes, and they would pretty much violently bark at us every single time we got home. Like, we got out of the car, and we're trying to get into our house. They barely can see us, really, but they would just know when we're home and we're trying to go to our house. One day, they jumped over their fence and just bolted after my dad and bit my dad on his hand. And he came inside the house, and he was bleeding. And it's hard to explain. I just remember feeling very tense and, like, kind of cold and, like, how do you say it? It kind of like shocked panic kind of mode, to where you're going through the motions and you're functioning, but you feel very out of it because you're, like, not able to process the stress. And the reason why he got bit, it really sucks. I think the reason why he got bit is because when he got home, he heard me beginning to open in the door to go out and greet him, because every time he would come home, I would go run out with the dog, with our, like, little dog, to go greet him. And he turned to face me to be like, no, don't come out. And I think that's whenever he got bit. What sucked with that situation is I don't think they paid the hospital bills in full. They just kind of bolted or something like that. I don't think anything happened to the dogs or anything, but that was very, very frustrating. Why am I talking about this? Oh, right, dealing with the injury of somebody else. Yeah, it's really frustrating because you feel very powerless and panicky watching somebody, like, suffer like that, you know, or, like, be in pain. My dad, though, I'm glad he was in adrenaline anger mode, where he's like, your dog's bit me, and it's like he's not, like, freaking out or crying or anything, which made it a little bit easier. My dad is strong, and so I'm like, all right, I guess I won't panic too hard, because I guess he's doing fine. He's pissed off, but that's better than, like, sad or crying or something, you know? Masaru sounds like something that would get produced as soon as the Winnie the Pooh copyright dropped. I guess I get what you mean. I'm good. How are you today? I'm okay-ish, I guess. I've been better, but who hasn't? We've all been better, right? Let me see. I have so many DMs I want to respond to. But I guess I could show the reference sheets from yesterday for people who have missed it and people who did not come to the Tuesday stream. I feel so bad for the Tuesday stream because there was probably new people that came from the debut from Monday who then decided to check me out on Tuesday and then watch me suddenly start shutting down like some kind of weird social experiment or something. And that probably made, like, a horrible first impression on them. And I feel super bad that, like, they felt like they wasted their time with me that day. But it is what it is. I shouldn't have streamed that day, actually. I almost didn't. But I felt bad that, like, oh, right, I have 2 collabs on Wednesday. Well, I can't also stream on my stream. So I guess Tuesday is my last chance to stream this week. So I forced myself. A word of advice, don't force yourself to stream if you're feeling bad. Legit, it ends bad every single time. Hey, Stevie. You know, I really like this eye toggle with this outfit in particular. It very much satisfies me. I also have 4 arms. I can do that, you know. Women are multi-talented. Let's see. Reminder, my mama, Eager Happiness. My mama, Eager Happiness, drew and rigged my models. Thank you. So, I could show the rough sheets. So this is the default costume. Obviously, it doesn't show everything. whenever I commission artists on Skeb, I do still have to sometimes, like, create a new reference to show a specific toggle, like, combination. But this is so I can have something nice to put on Twitter. So this is the default costume. And Nanessa has a cannon lawn hair. And we got this costume. Now you can see it in full. This one's designed by Nue Hakase. And then we got the favorite, the Cybergoth costume. That's the one that Riot drew. And then school, going to be educated. Gonna make people watch gory fish dissection videos. Oh my god, ew. There was a... I'm okay with certain types of, like, parasites. Like, I like the parasites if they're lawn and being pulled out of fish. It doesn't bother me as bad. It's if they have the appearance of maggots. That's when I can't deal with it. I hate maggots. I hate them so much. And he was messing with a fish that had, like, a bunch of maggots all in its mouth. And I'm like, oh, I can't do this. I cannot do that. That's when I'm like, I'm not eating that. Here's my dinosaur costume, the raptor themed. And then this is the crocodile, which is kind of like very similar to the other one with some changes. And this is, it's got a little crocodile charm in the middle. And then my human form, Vanessa Hill. But yeah, those are my ref sheets. All right, I go back to the main screen. You like Vanessa the most? Yeah, she's got her fans, for real. I love my eye toggle. I wasn't sure if I wanted it to be animated, but I'm actually kind of glad that it is. It kind of makes up for the fact that, like, you don't really see my eyes looking left or right anymore. You can't really tell where I'm looking. There's so many good outfits, and it's insane. Thank you, thank you. I worked very hard to concept some of them, and Unks and Iga have both helped me in the design process too. It was very, very fun. Machina, hi! How are you? Closest thing I can think of is one time that my dad went out into the woods to clear it out. Next thing I know, I hear gunshots and I see my dad hobbling out of the woods on the front of his boot. Is oh god. What happened? That's scary. Oh my god, did I tell you? Well, while you're typing that up, Masaru, I wanted to, like, be a Karen in the comments. I wanted to be an overly concerned parasocial Karen in the comments and say, please do not eat stonefish. I don't want you to touch stonefish and be cutting around them and trying to get the evil barb out of them so you can eat them. It's so risky and scary. Hi, Mickey. Thank you. No, stonefish will kill you. Although I think there is, like, a cure for it. I don't know. It's just risky. Like, the chances of dying are pretty high, I think. But I could watch him, like, I could watch the gore and all that stuff. Once I start seeing him messing around with the stonefish, and he's like, oh, here's the barb right here. And, oh, look, it's squirting poison. I'm like, please stop it. I don't want him to die. YouTubers are crazy. And he did something cool. He blowtorched the spine barb. That way, when he disposes of it, the trash man can't get hurt. I kind of become very hyper anxious when it comes to waste disposal. We don't have recycling here, so whenever I have to throw away a glass jar in the trash can, I don't like it. I think, like, I think about the time I once picked up a trash bag. I was stupid. It was my first day at a job, and I put my hand on the very bottom of the trash can, and I think I cut my hand open. I don't think it wasn't that bad, but I did definitely cut it open. So I think, like, oh my god, I don't want to throw glass in a trash bag and it break at some point, and then the trash man gets cut. I'll wrap it up in paper towels. That way the glass is kind of, you know. Does that work? I do it, though. It feels futile, though. It doesn't matter, though, because probably most people don't do that, you know. Feels like, I don't know. They got equipment, I guess, to deal with the hazard waste, and they got hazard pay, I guess. I hope their gloves are strong. I don't really know how it works, but really crazy. Like, the things that trash men gotta do. And, you know, typically they're used as examples. I went on a rant in somebody's chat. I don't know if it was meanness or love, but, you know, they get used as like, oh my god, you don't want to, like, fuck up in life to where you have to be a trash man. And I'm thinking, like, I don't think they're saying that because they're worried about your health and how, like, hazardous that work actually is. I think they say that as an example because they think trash men are lesser than everyone else. And I'm like, no, trash men are actually, like, really important and kind of essential. And it really sucks how much their lives are kind of at risk. Like, imagine, like, you're just doing your job and you just gotta think, like, oh, I might actually get pricked by a heroin needle or something. I couldn't deal with that. That is, I hope they get paid really, really fucking good. Imagine, though. Imagine picking up trash and there's, like, a stonefish barb in it that wasn't blowtorched. Like, maybe another YouTuber decided to do content and then they throw the the barb thing away. And then imagine getting pricked by that and dying because the hospital people are like, I don't know what happened. And you have no guesses. Who would ever think it would be stonefish in the trash? But Masaru did blowtorch his. But I hope that everybody who messes with that kind of fish knows to do that, right? I assume that if you're brave enough to mess with a stonefish, that you have some kind of understanding of, like, safety etiquette, safety protocol. So does every pumpkin have a different drink? So, me and Synth both have strawberry, pink drink and, vanilla latte. I like to use the strawberry pink drink for most of Nanessa's costumes. Synth uses a strawberry drink for her Y2K costume. And then Vanessa will just use whatever. In my country, trashmen get paid a huge amount to the point that there's a massive waiting list for applicants. That's cool then. The dangerous jobs do pay the most. Like, we were talking about people that gotta do maintenance work underwater and shit. Like, that shit's scary. When you have to go into, like, underwater pipes and all that kind of stuff. Terrifying. Or, like, oh god, like, construction workers who, like, make skyscrapers and shit. Can you imagine? Or being a window cleaner for, like, a skyscraper. Oh my god. You gotta have nerves of steel for that. Some people can do it, though. Some people are thrill seekers. Maybe thrill seekers are the ones that decide to clean skyscrapers. They are like longshoremen, except it's a lottery. What's longshoremen? More dangerous job, the higher the pay, as it should be. Not like these tech I see. Usually find like a cardboard box or something. Hello? Oh! Cardboard box for wrapping the glass. If you can find one, yeah. I'll do that too. Trying to think, what was the scariest thing I ever had to throw away in the trash? Just glass bottles. I think just glass. Like what, mukbangs or something? Hi, Vel, thank you! But I'm not always this terrifying. Sometimes I'm gentle and sweet, just like this. But I like this toggle. Oh, right. Sometimes I feel like I should be better about throwing away my pill bottles. I just ditch them directly without, like, tearing off the labels. I still have a bunch of old pill bottles in my bathroom. They're all expired at this point. I don't know what to do with them. Like, I think you're not supposed to flush them down the toilet. I think people do that, and you're not supposed to. That it's actually bad. I think, you're able to just dispose of them at, like, if you go to a CVS, like, pharmacy, that will dispose of it for you, or something like that. Thank you, Vel. Hello, Falco Mean. How are you? Oh, it's a TikTok thing. Okay, I am literally not familiar with TikTok culture at all. Like, I made a TikTok maybe a month ago. started uploading my shorts and stuff, because it was always recommended that I need to do stuff on TikTok and YouTube, and now TikTok's going away. So I wouldn't say I wasted my time, because maybe I drew in like a few people from TikTok to like kind of drop by and check out my content or whatever. But I did not get caught in scrolling through TikTok. I would boot up the TikTok app. It would automatically make me watch like some kind of sentimental normie thing or some cutesy normie thing. Sometimes I'd watch it if it's like there was one with like kids cursing. I thought that was kind of funny. But then I go to my page, upload my thing, and then I just kind of get off. I was taught to tear labels to shreds, then wash and crush the bottles before throwing it away. So you do like super dispose of them. They go to an office where there's free breakfast and lunch and coffee. Then they attend one webinar meeting, and that's it. It's like the company adopted a pet. I see. I don't know. I don't got much to say about that. But now TikTok's going away. And that sucks. Because sometimes I would actually get, like, stuff noticed on there. Unlike Twitch clips. Twitch clips are a waste of time. The only reason why you should do them is so you can then export them to YouTube and TikTok. I don't know what happened, but Twitch just doesn't... You don't get any views on Twitch clips anymore. At all. Wash so no residue. Crush so nobody uses it for anything else. I don't know. I think I'll just throw the bottles in the trash or something, right? I don't know. I don't know what to do with them. It's stressful just thinking about it. I'm scrolling up a little bit. Wait a minute. Oh no. Sloth. He never told me about what happened with the rattlesnake. It's over. It's so over. I assume his dad is okay though. And alive. Also, Mina, are you there? God, you guys aren't even ready for the new Mina. Mina, tell me about Citadel. Beyond Citadel, that is. I liked the Gunnar art. It was insane. Like, the angles. Everything. Insane. It was beautiful. Mina said that they like it more than the first. Does it stay consistently that, or does it dip at all? It seems that Beyond Citadel is getting more attention than the first one did. Which is cool, because maybe it'll motivate people to play the first one. Pretty good through the whole thing. Okay. Did you get all the Gunnar art? It's so Gunnar that it's funny. I love it. Thank you. Hi. Yeah, it's the in-game Gunnar art, not the fan content. I haven't seen a ton of fan art, but I have seen like a little bit. You got all except one art piece. Well, you gotta work for that. You gotta go back to it. Beyond Citadel. It was the first game where I really, really wanted to find every piece of hidden Gunnar artwork. That's the kind of Gunnar art that I want. What was that game? It was like Brown Dust or whatever. Where she kind of like I don't know how to explain it. It's weird. Sometimes I like... Oh, yeah, it's commands. Commands. Did I type it right in my title? Commands. Oh yeah. You just forgot the S. But I like exploitation and Gunnar shit, but sometimes I don't like it, and it really depends on how it's done. You were calling the Citadel art Skev deliveries. That's amazing. The Brown Dust 2 is insane. Where it's that specific girl to where she's like heaving and like, like she's like some animal or something. I don't find that hot. I think it was kind of lame. And she's like being electric zapped or something. And she's like, kind of dumb. I don't think it's hot. I think that's what's important, is that Gunnar stuff is cool when it's hot. When it's trying too hard, it can be not hard. But you would think like, oh, maybe Citadel stuff is like too Gunnar to be hot. But nah, it's kind of hot. It's like a mixed bag. Would you consider it a boomer shooter, or is it more like Doom 2016, where it's just a bit off of true boom shooter? I mean, I wouldn't... Citadel's not really Doom 2016. Citadel seems more like boomer shooter. The real thing. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you! I started reading chat. Hold on. What about octopus? Oh, right. It's a little over average amount. Yeah. You like tasteful nudes like you get in classic art, vanilla as fuck as, but it works. I'm all over the place. I like tasteful. I like exploitive. It just depends. I like horror poster exploitive. You know what I'm talking about? Where it'd be like 80s and 70s horror stuff, and it's just you'll see like just tits out for some reason. I dig it. I feel like it can be an art. Oh right. Speaking of art. I couldn't believe it. I woke up, kind of in the mid-afternoon. I was on the computer. Mina comes in and Mina's like, yeah, so, David Lynch passed away. And I remember just being like an awkward silence. Like I actually couldn't believe it. I know that he was having health problems, that he couldn't really leave his house anymore. But he was like, I'm still directing. I'm still fine. I'm directing. But he's like, yeah, I kind of paid for my love of cigarettes. The man loved the aesthetic and taste of cigarettes. But he paid for it, unfortunately. Yeah, that's what I said. I said, my whole story was talking about how David Lynch, died. And I just thought, wow. I thought he had maybe 3 or 4 more years in him or something. Because it didn't feel like it was that long ago. Oh, no, I was just shocked because I found out that he died. And I don't know. I expected him to last a little bit longer. It was just very sudden. Very, very sad. I liked how eccentric he was. And almost teared up reading Kyle MacLachlan's message regarding the whole thing. Don't know what Laura Dern said, though. I was talking to Mina about it, how it's interesting, like, you know, we mourn when creators pass away. We didn't really know them personally, but, you know, we admire what they created and everything from, like, a kind of, like, distant way. But it's always, it always hits harder whenever you get to hear the people who actually knew them beyond just being a guy that created things you liked. You know, they were, like, actually personal friends and everything. You get to find out how they feel, and it just hurts, you know? I feel bad for them. I feel bad for everybody involved. Oh, yeah, Robin Williams. That was very shocking. I could not believe that. And, let me think. Trying to remember. I think, let me think. I'm drawing a blank because sometimes when I try to think of names on the spot, I suddenly lose them. I just wish it wasn't in the context. Oh, Chester! Chester, from Linkin Park. That was surprising. I mean, I know his songs in the past were very about depression and stuff like that, but still. But, I guess, like, just a lot of people go that way. Like, or pass from, you know. Or once people start getting an age, I guess anybody can drop, really. Why does Randy Savage sound familiar to me? Oh. Oh yeah, did you guys hear about how people were actually, from what I remember, I don't remember why, people were like harassing Robin Williams' daughter, I think. Zelda Williams. Like after he died, then the internet just like went after her and started like giving her a hard time. Well, this shows you what the internet's like, right? Like how bad is society, Lee society? well, bad enough to go after you when your dad died. Jason David Frank Green Power Ranger. I think I remember something about that. Keith Flint. That sounds familiar. Oh, yeah. And then I think the drummer from Slipknot died recently too. I guess, yeah, people die. Just a bunch of coward scumbags who hide behind their anonymity. Yeah, I feel like you can actually avoid a lot of problems. Like, everybody can avoid problems if they don't attack anybody. Like, even if you don't like somebody, if you don't go out of your way to harass and attack them, I feel like you'll be fine, they'll be fine, and everybody will be fine. But there's some people that don't think that way, and they just want to attack somebody because they're angry. And they all have their reasons. Good, bad, they'll have some reason to do it. But if you don't do it, then you're A-okay. Is that truly the context why he did that? My favorite arc is the Power Girl cosplay comic. That's my favorite. But I gotta be careful because sometimes things get like spread and the initial like known context gets kind of lost. That sounds pretty bad, so there's gotta be a little bit more to it. Even if everybody hates him, you know? She has control over his estate, so any unreleased audio or tapes try to covet it. Oh, so are people harassing her to try and get, like, content from her, basically? Like, more Robin Williams content? If we're talking about Zelda, anyway. Let me look into it. Maybe that is true. Is this like old Twitter format? It's harder to tell because it's old Twitter format, where it doesn't make it obvious. Like, is it just that they happen to be stacked on top of each other and in a timeline, or was it truly a response? Was it truly a response to specifically that post that she made? But I don't pay attention to what he does. Is he even still around? Hi, Crank. Hey. Maybe I just struggle to believe anybody would do that, but don't want to be moral righteous over here. So we'll change the subject. Let me think. So, I got my Milk-chan poster. That was, I needed it because I thought it was pretty. And then I got it and realized I didn't have anywhere to put it. All of my doors have, wall scrolls covering them. Or I'll have these little attic crawl space doors that are not sized for a poster. It's hard to explain. The door is really tiny and then the rest is trim. There's nowhere to really hang the poster. So that's why I'm going to put it on the ceiling. I got these sticky pads that Mame recommended, where it's supposed to not damage the poster. My only worry is, what if it has that, what is that thing called? Asbestos. Zombie, hi! Thank you for the raid. How are you guys doing? Do you have to sleep? If you do, it's okay. Thank you for the follow.
Names of a
I don't think it'll be at Bestos because I think I heard that the part of the house that I'm in is in a newer part of the house. So maybe no Bestos. But I'm gonna slap that shit on the wall and on the ceiling. And then I ordered myself on Throne the clockwork orange poster that I'm also gonna slap on the ceiling. Thank you, Clock. I appreciate it. I'll have maybe room for 4 posters. And what's cool is whenever your room is cluttered with shit, it kind of makes you feel like, how do I say? You're like in a fun playground. Like in my room, I can feel my Feitan poster to my left. I can feel my Trigun poster to the right. And on the top of me, I feel white plain ceiling. But if it has posters, then I'll feel like more trapped in clutter. The way I was describing it, it makes me think of that book. I read a small excerpt of Ready or Not, the book, and it was really cringe because the guy was narrating like, oh, I woke up from my bed and to my left was a Chun-Li poster. Right next to it was my PlayStation 4 controller. Next to my Madoka Magica keychain. Like, just kind of like excessive detail about how otaku he is. And how weeaboo he is. I thought it was cringe. Hi, Harmless. How are you? It's not popcorn sealant. Oh, I hate popcorn sealant. Fuck that shit. It's a different kind of textured sealant. It's not completely flat, but it's definitely got texture, like a smooth moon surface. What did I call it? Ready Player One? What did I call it? My Chun-Li poster and the what? Like that. Popcorn sealant evil. That's scary. If your house burns down and your house is asbestos, it's adios for you. Let the man talk about the things he loved. No. Decorated rooms are literally directly linked to mood. A decorated room will generally improve your mood, while a barren one can actually cause depression. Yeah, like you want to decorate your room the way, like it's all about self-expression. Same way with fashion. If you dress lazily every single day, like I do, you just feel empty and nothingness, like you're not putting any love or expressing yourself with art. Our bodies are art. Our rooms are art. My Chun-Li poster. Still want Ready Player One level VR, but the dystopia around it ain't so fun. No, we need dystopia. Actually, we are literally in a dystopia as we speak. So your wife kind of encouraged you to put stuff up? That's good. I ended up trying to encourage Mina to decorate the room a little bit too. The downside though is I dirty rooms, so I'm surrounded by coffee cups and mugs. A lot of it's ADHD kind of caused. Like all of my problems, it's all ADHD. I let things get messy, and then the mess brings down my mood, and it makes me feel worse, and the worse you feel, the more you don't want to clean or do anything, until eventually you suck it up, and then you clean your room, and then you feel good again, until you get it messy again. But I like those aesthetic posters of, like you see them in movies and stuff. The teenager, and they live in the attic or something, and there's, like, every square inch of the wall and ceiling is posters, and I love it. It looks so cozy and cool. One thing I kind of regret is I put, you know those streamer hexagons? I put those all over my wall. What I don't like is that it's a permanent. If I try to rip them off, it will peel off the wallpaper, or the paint, actually. So that sucks. But I kind of like them. They're okay. Maybe regret it, though, forever. You know, it's whatever. I'm multitasking now. Let's switch songs. How about this? Yeah, here we go. Redecorate my room door because it's the first thing I see. Like, The outside of your room or inside of your room? I used to have this annoying because I had what do you call it? Halloween decor. I had this like cat hung on a wire kind of decor, and so every time I would close my door, I would hear it like smacking across the door. I think I got rid of that. Yeah, the sound dampening things. Because I wanted to improve my stream quality or something, but then I realized that really, I just need to bring the mic closer to my face, and there's no way around it. I'm not, how do I say? I'm not that obsessed over audio until I become, if I'm made aware of audio issues, then I can't stop thinking of it. But sometimes I won't notice it. But, never mind. Hi, Riot. It's not orange. It's orange and green, mind you. Stickers. Stickers. I never know what to do with them. I'm scared to use them up. I wish I could see my window. I have curtains that block them. They're like bamboo fall-downy curtains. Hi, Speedwagon. How are you? Feel like your voice doesn't travel, basically have to yell from a foot away from your mic. What kind of room do you have in that regard? My mic is like, my mic is really close to my face. I could just start like right now. Right here. Use them to gain bonus elemental damage in Smash Brawl. What gaming are you doing? Boy, ASMR probably exists. I can't get into it. I think Mame likes it. I'm like, whatever. Oh my god, I've been reading a manhwa that Mame recommended me forever ago. It's called Sister, I Am the Queen in This Life. There's 5 other ways to refer to it, but that's one of the words. And oh my goodness, my favorite ship is becoming legit. It's crazy. I love the bad boys. Because the bad boy is now the sad boy. It's fantastic. It's wonderful. I'm very happy. I get spam messaged on Twitter every single day. I want to read that. The Queens Never Cry. I want to read that one. But I would recommend it. I don't normally read romance stories. It's not my thing. Pretty much never. But I like it because it's got a lot more going on than just that. Sister. I am the queen in this life. Google that and check it out. It's on Webtoons. It's good. Never understood ASMR. I have found some that are more or less just an RP'd story, and those I kind of get, but the ones that are just sounds confuse me. I get triggered by ASMR. I can't do it. There is not any ASMR that I like. None of it. I don't like Gooner ASMR. I don't like just somebody whispering at me ASMR. I don't like roleplay ASMR. Because like if you're kidnapped by the Russian mafia, that's cool. But if they're like whispering at me, then I don't like it anymore. At that point, I don't want ASMR. I want something else. Russian mafia kidnaps me, not ASMR. It's just normal mics. I could do that. Russian ASMR kidnaps you, normal mic. There you go. That's what I can do. And there's another archetype of ASMR where it's the troll ASMR, to where I mean, I guess that our Russian mafia kidnapping you can count as like kind of joking around or getting eaten by a bear or whatever. But I think you know, that's whenever people just start like they do ASMR and then they start screaming into it, or they start making like loud obnoxious sounds. I can't get into that either, but I do think it's kind of funny, I guess. But yeah, I get triggered by it. I can't. No offense to anybody who does it or anything. I'm actually surprised that it's such a big genre. Do that many people like it? Like, is it actually like got a huge fan base for it? Or is it just the same small group of people that just go to every ASMR thing? How does it work exactly? I have other friends that don't really work well with ASMR. It feels like a new phenomenon to me. growing up, I never saw anything on it. It's stimming. Okay. Because like, that it has to be something like that. Like, clearly some people really connect with it, like strongly, but I don't. What kind of stimming do I like? Biting my nails. I don't know if that counts. I don't know anything about that. I think it's a thing that autism people do. What is stimming? Like, I have a vague idea, but let me look it up. Stimming is a repetitive behavior that involves body movements, sounds, or sensory stimulation. It's also known as self-stimulatory behavior or stereotypy. What does stimming look like? Body movements, rocking, spinning, head banging, jumping, or pacing. Hand movements, flapping hands, finger licking, snapping fingers, or rubbing hands. Vocal noises, humming. I do some stuff, I'm not gonna lie. I pace around the house and I go, a little bit, maybe. I don't think I do, but my grandma said that I do. Object use, flicking a rubber band, twirling a string, or chewing on an object. I mean, I feel like I do stuff like that, but I assume that I'm just kind of like bored or something. But there's probably like an actual real difference between just like biting your nails or like little behaviors that you do when you're bored and actual real stimming. Basically push an active behavior to either focus or let go of extra energy. Is pacing stimming? Oh god, it is. Pacing is a type of stimming or self-stimulatory behavior. Stimming is a way for people to regulate their emotions, manage anxiety, and improve focus. I gotta admit, that's actually why I pace. I usually have a lot of emotions, or I feel very trapped in my house. So I will listen to music and sprint around like a dumb animal, or I'll like walk around in circles. And I've done that since I was like about 13. I don't do it as much as I used to anymore. I'm usually plenty stimulated on the computer, I guess, that I don't feel the need to do it. Also, it's all the way downstairs. I don't want to. It can mix with anxiety habits too, sometimes, like nail biting. Right. I don't think my nail biting's actually stimming for me. I think it's just anxiety in my case, definitely. Found the series 128 chapters. Yeah, roughly. I read it on a different site that's a little bit more up to date, but it's good. It's like a young adult novel, so it's got medieval-y politics and stuff like that, but it's simple enough and pretty easy to digest. I like it. It's apparently based on novels, I guess. That's why I know, like, a spoiler for it. I'm hoping it's not true. Oh. But, yeah, I recommend it. It's, the expressions and the character designs and art is really nice. I like it. And I get anxious waiting for a new chapter. The recent chapter that hit was, oh my gosh. Oh my god. Whoa! I thought this was Mina. Oh my goodness. Mina's looking at fetishy art. I see. Oh my goodness. Mina needs costumes like this. Mina needs pantyhose. I got the pantyhose though. That's my thing. Let me change costumes because I've been chilling here so long. I must stimulate you. What should I do, everybody?
Names of a friend.
Thank you. Hi, thank you for the follow. Do you guys want Cybergoth, Dinosaur, or Crocodile, or do you want Schoolgirl? Cybergoth, okay. I am your dancing monkey. Whatever it is you want, I will accommodate. Yeah. Such a vibe. How are you guys doing? Are you ready for the weekend? The weekend is nigh. I want more coffee. Oh, I should quit. But I don't want to. I want more coffee. But I don't need it. We'll need more. What time is it? Oh shit, it's 11. I want more coffee. I had, what's it called? Matcha latte. Not bad. Not bad at all. You know what I've been craving? Mint chocolate chip ice cream. Sometimes one of the family members will bring some and it will just be in the fridge. And I'll see it and then I'll be like, I need it. But every time I look, it's just vanilla ice cream or chocolate ice cream. I want mint chocolate chip ice cream. It is the best. Yes! I have found my kin. This is probably the most girly model I have. Are you sure? How is this girly? What? Of Vanessa? Girly? Who are you calling girly? Me and my lesbian haircut will not stand for this. Wait, lesbian's girly? Oh, he's super girly. I'll show you girly. I'll show you girly. I think the cute girly costume is actually this. Oh, what? Like you saw like the artwork, like skebs that show what the costume design looked like? I feel you. This is the cute one. This is the cute girl. Most feminine. Hey. What does feminine mean? What does that mean even? This is girly. Girly. All of my costumes are girly. All of them. All of them. Let me look. All of them. No, I'm a ghost. These are just my ghost fangs. Was Cybergirl's more goth? You're thinking that because the YouTube thumbnails would it be the pretty girl with the gas mask? And Kubra is team this costume. Thank you. Very happy. I haven't really played around with these with the Nanessa models as much as Synth, so I'm not quite like fully broken in. I've mentioned it, but like with the Synth model, I was literally like using them privately and staring at them for 5 months because I was having to wait for Nanessa. Anyway, the Nanessa I have not actually been privately playing with myself much, so you know, whatever, no big deal. And then I got... Hold on. Do you see this? Can you see? You can't? Ooh, you can't see anything. I want to... This one. Oh, hi! Thank you for the raid! I'm about to switch costumes! Flaria, hi! I'm just going through the costumes. I don't got anything of substance for today's stream. I was just, you know... I was in the neighborhood and decided, thank you for the follow. I decided to pop up. How are you doing? Did you have a good stream? Do you like pink drinks? Do you like learning in school? See, now I have glasses and you know I'm intelligent. You know, you ever wonder how I have like such good takes on video games? It's because just look at me. Bro. Monster Rancher 2. Monster Rancher. Oh, I've never played any of them, but I did watch some of the show back in the day. Which of the synths are undead? Both of us. We're both ghosts. We're technically all dead. Our human form is literally dead. And then synth, and then this form, which is Nessa, we're ghosts, so we're also dead. We're all just dead. I'm never wrong. Monster Rancher. I like there's a bunny in that. The creepy eye thing, I don't like him. And they have a weird duck. I don't like the duck. Where's the rabbit? Oh my gosh. Is this like the Japanese... Oh wait, is this the Japanese poster or is this like American? What is... Hold on, I'm trying to save the image and it's not working at all. What is going on? Save image! Fuck! Fine, I'll just copy it. Copy it, you drop it into Paint. Oh my god, my computer is like freezing up. Guys, it's over, guys? Hello? Hello? Oh my god, help! I like retro games too. I connect with them. I'm here, I'm here. Oh, you don't want me to yell? I thought you hated ASMR just like me. I was doing it for you. What's going on? Is this what it looks like in Japan? Monster Rancher 2. Monster Rancher 2 JP. It's called Monster Farm in Japan. I see. I saw how ugly this box art was, and I'm like, this has to be the American only one. Because we would do that sometimes. Whereas this is, I think, the Japanese version. Way better. Much, much better. Still kind of creepy, but like, there's a little bit of art to it. This is like... surreal. To say the least. What were they thinking? Virtual monster breeder? Is that what we breed with them? What do you think of this? Oops, don't look at that. Sorry, my bad. I get raised in monsters, it's just weird to breed them. It means something different nowadays. Oh yeah, you guys got like a really cool Resident Evil 4, right? You guys are the ones that got the red box art for Resident Evil 4, where it's kind of like abstract-y. And it's like in a forest. That was cool. Switching costumes. What do I want to be? I'll go back to the one that I was initially wearing. I could go to my default, but I'll do default later. That green Triceratops monster on the cover, it's a lie. That monster does not exist. Why did they put it there? They probably didn't research shit then. Like the one with Leon with pink sky. It's red sky. Red sky. Right? Yeah, it's red. Red. European RE4. Oh, there is a pink one. That's just the GameCube one. The pink one came out on North America. You were probably just saying that you like that one. This is red though. This is what I was talking about. This one I think is cool. I like this a lot. I think the one that I first had was the GameCube version. That's the pink one. I think that one looks really cool. I feel like, in terms of preference, I like this the most. I think this is my favorite. And then second favorite is the pink. And then last favorite is the blue one that was for PS2. There's also a Wii one. That one looks kind of like the lamest. Don't get me wrong though, the PS2 version looks good. Like, this is cool too. I just feel like I like this more, but I like both. This one is just a render though. Like, that's a Leon render, I believe. And then, hold on. How do I get this to become the blue one? This is Shinkiro art, I believe. Like the Leon is not a game render, it's actually an illustration. And it's very good. And then the Wii one. The Wii one is okay. It just looks a little bit too... how do you put it? Just the most boring? I don't know. Everyone's just dramatically posing. It just doesn't... It looks a little bit disjointed? I don't know. Need to play the Wii version? I hear it's easy. Easy peasy. That it's too easy. Too easy peasy. What's the Resident Evil 4 remake one? If that even counts. That's not really Resident Evil 4. RE4 remake. I think there's two. Cover. Now, I know what you're thinking, right? I know exactly what you're thinking. Anybody who knows me anyway. You're gonna think, Pumpkin, you probably think this is lame. I don't. Actually, it's kind of cool. I'm down with this. Oh, is he doing head down, eyes up? But it's angled, so it's okay. We're talking about Resident Evil 4 box art specifically. Isn't there Resident Evil 4 box art where it's like more of a vague cover? Or am I thinking of Resident Evil Village specifically? RE Village. Oh god. The Village one has like, oh my god, it has like, it's Chris, but he's turning into a wolf. That was cringe. This sucks. This sucks, especially if you played the game and it's like, why are you... What are you doing? Cringe. RE Village box cover. Yeah, this one. This is cool. I'll show you. Vague is cool. Picture of guy or chick can be a little bit lame. I guess because it kind of comes across as like maybe they're worried that you won't know that there's a person in the game or something. This is cool. You see this and you're like, what the fuck is this? But then, you know, maybe some people be like, oh, what is this? I can't tell if it's got a gun in it, so I guess I won't pick it up. But if you have a guy looking at the screen and he's head down, eyes up, then you know there's a gun in there. You know what I mean? The Villa Zebo. What is that? Ugh, what is this? What is Zebo? Ugh, what is that? Ew, what is that? I don't like it. What is this? I've never heard of this. It looks silly. What is that? I don't see RE4 Zebo. I'm not really seeing a cover for it. Is this like... I know, like, I wasn't really paying attention around that time. I don't think I was even alive. I guess... Well, actually, no, they would do like those consoles. I think AVGN's talked about them. These kind of little whatever consoles that just kind of spring up and they have 5,000 games on them or something like that. You don't like the box? Well, fair enough. Fair enough. I just think it's kind of cool. Obviously not as good as Outbreak. Like, you guys got the cool European Outbreak box art, right? I'm a sucker because I like, I typically like graphic design when it's got like a white background and then like an image on it. I kind of like dig that. Outbreak European, wait. Outbreak European game. Not an outbreak of Europeans. All right, Resident Evil. I guess there's another European outbreak. Everybody knows that I love the Outbreak. This is nice. It's simple, but it's cool. In Leon's pose in RE4 remake box art, head down, eyes up, or head down, eyes down. It might be head down, eyes down. It's hard to tell. It's a failed console from Brazil, I think. The Zebo. I think the ones that are just dude comes from a history of Hollywood movie posters where they are advertising what actor is in the film. Also cringe. Video games want to be movies so bad. It's wrong. I like really sophisticated painty movie posters, like the classics. Chris Lycan. Yeah, they want you to think Chris is a bad guy. Like I told you guys, whenever Chris shot up Ethan's wife while looking at him in the eye, like looks at Ethan in the eye and starts shooting at his wife on the side while making eye contact and stuff like that. I'm just like, all right, this isn't fooling me, so. Oh, hi, Kitty Chan, thank you. The easy part of RE4 on Wii is you can get headshots super easy, but that also means you can kill super efficiently, which makes the AI go insane by the end. Ah, okay. So then the difficulty will spike faster because of the adaptive difficulty. Their villagers are blue on the Zeebo version. Wait. Like... Oh. RE4 Zeebo villagers. Like, did they change the skin color of the zombies? Oh my god, they did. Oh my god. I guess... Is this legit? I'm getting weird Google search results because I guess this is, like, obscure enough to where Google isn't... I mean, Google search results suck no matter what. Oh, yeah, they are blue. It sucks no matter what, but the more obscure something is, I think the harder it is for even Google to, like, come up with anything. Don't worry, guys. They're totally zombies. You can tell that they're blue and that they got, like, pink blood and everything. Hi, Malfun. Check this out. There's something called Zeebo, and the Resident Evil 4 villagers are blue. So you won't feel bad about killing them. But I never felt bad. I know they were saying something mean to me the whole time. I don't know what they were saying, but I know it wasn't nice. I do actually kind of know. I think I had a Spanish friend tell me what they were saying. There's also, do you guys remember? I mentioned it before. There is a Resident Evil Degeneration phone game. I think I pulled up gameplay on stream once and we watched it together. And I don't remember if I liked the music. I remember there was something that was weird about it that threw me off. I don't know. It came out a while ago. I guess it would be smartphone. Yeah, smartphone. They must be purified. The blue villagers? Here. How are you doing, Malfon? What were you playing? There's also an RE3 mobile game that has loads of costumes. It's pretty neat, but can get pretty hard. So I assume RE3, like, original? Fury, and then the void rains upon her heart. That's a whole sentence. What kind of game? I'm Googling it, though. Oh, God, is it it's a modern game. Hey, this looks neat. What is it? Overwhelmingly roguelike. Roguelike, sorry. No, I'll look at it. I just can't do roguelike. Lights. Ooh, I want this music. It has cool visuals. Help her heart battle tough bosses in this boss rush bullet hell with roguelike elements. Fight through several randomly chosen boss battles leading up to a final battle. Each defeated monster will give her random gifts that power up her heart. Don't let her heart break. So you're taking care of your lady. I like the visual style here. This is cool. Lots of dark colors with like highlights of very, very vibrant. Oh, it's an actual little heart. So wait, it is a bullet hell? Oh, is it really a bullet hell? Oh, fuck it is. Boss rush. So does that mean it's kind of like Cuphead? Cuphead? Sadler and Zeebo RE4 is replayed by Papyrus. You're blue now, that's his attack. Wait, huh? Original RE3. Okay. I can't play stuff on phone because you know the arthritis, etc. Replaced by papyrus. Wait, what's papyrus? Like, I thought that was a type of paper. Even I know about paper. It's not really a roguelike, you just get random power-ups. What happens if you die, though? Also, if you have to leave, it's okay. I don't know how long you were streaming. I don't know how tired you are. But it's okay. Don't like mobile games in general. Like, if I want to play a mobile game, I feel like I would rather play like a puzzle game, not so much like an action kind of game or anything like that. Thank you for the follow. Papyrus is famous for turning you blue in Undertale. What is papyrus? You guys, what is this? Is it paper? I'll look it up. Oh. It's that guy, the skeleton guy. But, what? So somebody said Sadler... 8 Lives said Sadler becomes him. What, like mechanically? I have never played Undertale. I never will. Hi, Norman. Hi. How are you? What's up? You do restart, but I haven't felt like a progress reset on losing because the power-ups are fairly minor. It's way more bullet hell than anything else. I don't know about restarts. I don't know. Anything that kind of is even remotely like roguelike. It seems to be so popular. Roguelites? That kind of shit. But to me, it just seems like a newer genre that got really popular that everybody else likes that I can't get into as much. Just a joke explaining for the villagers being blue. Okay, something that chat can enjoy. Or understand. Not that I didn't enjoy it, I just didn't understand. Roguelite is just TikTok of video games. What does that mean? That means they're getting shut down! Yay! That popular thing that doesn't affect me is going away! Oh no, that sucks though. I'm sorry for the roguelike and roguelites. I hope that they don't get banned. Sorry. If you don't like the whole start fresh each run, you might not like it. Like, I genuinely have tried. Like, I'm not a hater just for fun. I tried to play, I didn't know it was gonna be one, but my friend Robin gifted me the new Gregory Horror Show game. There's another Gregory Horror Show game that I want to stream, but there was a new one that came out that I thought was just a platformer. But it's a rogue late or lake, I don't remember which one. One of those, it's a rogue thing, platformer. And I remember being so confused, like, what? I'm dead and I gotta do it all over again. What's going... Wait a second, I know what this is. This is... Oh, I know what that is. And then I just kind of got bored. Yoshi. Yoshi. I can't wait to stream it. I played a little bit of it a few years ago, but I didn't commit to it. I bought a PAL PS2 just for that game. Because I used to be all about the hardware, you know. But... who knows if it's even still alive, right? My normal PS2's dead. Or dying, rather. Yahoo! Don't know what's going on with the PAL one. Haven't booted up in a really long time. I started liking roguelikes more once I realized they're the evolution of arcade games. That's a good way to look at it, actually. Because I started thinking, like, wait a second. I mean, aren't, like, some shmups kind of like that, too? Like, if you die, you just start over and get good, right? What I can't do, though, is I don't like, you're playing a game and you die on level 6 or something, and then boom, it's all wiped and you have to start from the very, very beginning. I'm okay if it's like, you die in level 6 and then you have to start level 6 all over again. But if it makes you go all the way back from the beginning, that's too hardcore and I'm too much of a baby for that. The main difference is permanent progression. I see. There is a beautiful Dead Cells review from... Wait, Dead Cells? Review from Tevis Thompson, which summarizes all of my problems with the genre. Let me see. Why does Dead Cells sound familiar? Maybe I'm thinking of that song from from Queen of the Damned. I think there's a group called Dead Cells. Oh, no problem, Alphan, and thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you have a good rest of your night. Isn't that Hades game roguelike light 2? Or is that Metroidvania? Or is it both? Mina said that they're picky about them, but that they can like them. Hades is roguelike. I've heard really good things about it. Like, is that sequel out? Now, for the record, I'm definitely not knocking on the genre. Like, clearly, there's a huge audience for it. Same with open world. I just, like, it's just not for me. So I don't bother, like, playing them. Because if I play them, I'm gonna probably give the same complaints I always do. You know what I mean? Hi, Kama. Thank you. Hi, Pixie. How are you? Are you having a good day? Hades 2 is early access. Okay, interesting. How done is it, though, exactly? Hades is really good. It's probably also a decent game for finding out if you absolutely hate roguelikes or not. I mean, there's always, like... I feel like even if you don't like a certain genre, there's always going to be, like, that one where you're like, okay, this is the exception. I actually really like this game. So there might be something like that for me in the genre, but because my backlog is so big, I don't really feel much compulsion to, like, try. Because, like, I got shmups to get through, like, so many. And that's not even a priority of mine. That's just an example. I gotta get through all the Yakuza games. I gotta play Pirate Yakuza, and then I gotta, like, never play Yakuza 0 and spit at it and throw it in the trash and say I'm never gonna play it, nee, and look at my beautiful community in the eyes as I do it. And then insist that Kiwami is totally better. Augmented recently abused me in DMs. Oh, I haven't played 0. I just get, like, hassled because I insisted on playing Kiwami instead of 0 as my first Yakuza game. And everybody's like, why are you playing that one? Play the better one first. And I'm like, I don't think so. I think I'm gonna play Kiwami.
Names of friends.
Thank you for the follow. I like Kiwami, though. Like, if it's true that 0 is actually better. Oh, thank you for the sub.
And the only cure is
Yeah, play the shitty one first. Should have played the PS2 version to trigger them even more. I'm glad I played which one I played. I'm definitely gonna play 0, but the pirates and Majima. It's probably better to play Kiwami first because it's rough going from 0 to it. Yeah, so which came out first? So from what I understand, 0 is like the prequel story, but Kiwami is like Kiwami's a remake of the first game. And then 0 is a prequel story-wise. So, right, so 0 the game came out first? Or did Kiwami the game come out first? Yeah. I know it's a remake, but which game physically came out? The Kiwami game, which is a remake, or 0, which is a prequel? I played a good enough of roguelike games, and the only good one was Hitman Freelancer. I haven't messed around with the Freelancer stuff. I've only just played, like, Hitman Campaign. 0, the game came out before Kiwami. In that case, if 0 came out first and is better, why did Kiwami dip in quality? What's up with that? Because I thought, I mean, I guess sometimes sequels are worse than, like, well, later games are worse than the first games, but what happened? 2 different teams. What's rough about Kiwami that 0 didn't do? It's a remake of a game with dated writing. I liked it, though. I liked its story. There's got to be gameplay reasons, right? Freelancer is addictive. 110 hours of the game. How does Freelancer work exactly? Zero's story is so good. I'm kind of like, I actually prefer gameplay over story. So even if a story is kind of rough, if the gameplay is at least really solid, I can get into it. But it does depend. If a story is just that bad, I'll notice. I didn't find anything wrong with Kiwami's story. I liked it a lot. I thought it was interesting, actually. And way darker than I expected it. Very, not quite the happiest ending. Despite how, like, campy everything comes across as. It's actually, like, how crime stories typically go. If you go to Kiwami after Zero, it just feels like a repeat in gameplay, a lot of similar content. So, I mean, isn't that an issue with all the Yakuza games? Aren't, like, most of them set in the same exact, city? So, like, if you play whatever Yakuza game you play first, if you play another one, it's gonna feel familiar because you're going to the same locations, right? Listening on my phone, but now that I'm watching on PC, you look very cute. Thank you! Played Yakuza PS2 this year as my first Yakuza game, so now I have the privilege to call any Yakuza fan who didn't play it first as fake fans. I would like to play it, the originals, one day, because I feel like there's always, like, value in original versions, even if, like, Kiwami's agreed to be, like, objectively better. Because, like, I think, like, RE1's remake is better than original RE1, but I think RE1's fantastic, too. I just don't know when I'm gonna get around to it, because it's rough, because, like, those are, like, pretty long games, like, the Yakuza streams, man, how many? I think I played, like, 28 hours of Yakuza Kiwami. And I imagine that playing the remake would be kind of, or the original, if I played not Kiwami, it would be another 28 hours or something. Which, I mean, that's fine, but I am getting older. It's considered a different enough game from the PS2 ones. But I just mean hypothetically. Never played any Yakuza games, but Zero's been on your Steam wishlist for years. You must have missed out on it. There was this crazy sale that they did a year-ish ago where you could get literally every single Yakuza game pretty much, up to the most recent one, for $60. Like, all of them. So that's how I finally got a hold of them. I'm like, oh shit, now I have an opportunity, more likely to actually, like, play them. Ah, you know what? I don't even remember. What the fuck even made me play? Oh. It must have been a streamer that I was watching was playing the last Yakuza game. The one where it starts off with the guy waking up naked on the beach. It was like a really recent one. I think he was playing that one, and then I'm like, oh, that's right, Yakuza. You know what? I'll start playing Yakuza. I think 7 wasn't added, or if it was, the bundle was 40-ish without it, so an insane deal. Yeah, 100%. I had to hop on it. Cause like, I wasn't sure when I was gonna get around to the Yakuza games, but I'm like, I should pay the money now, because if I decide to skip on this and play it later, it'll be way more expensive to get all the Yakuza games. But I kind of want things physically still. So, if I end up liking a game enough, if I have it digitally, I'll end up trying to get it physically too. I did that with Astrobot. They're very fun. I would recommend them. Oh, there was a time where one Yakuza song, I could not stop thinking of it as like me, because I would always use it as my background music for streams. Yakuza Kiwami OST. Oh, so many good tracks on that. Let's play some of it. The menu theme is really good, and some of the combat music. What do I want to play first? Is it this one? No. Oh, this is good too, but I want relaxing. This one. Oh, this song is so good. I hope it's not too loud. Let me turn it down a little bit more. Very Japanese though, so be sure you're interested in Japanese culture to get the most out of the series. Definitely, I like modern Japanese culture a lot. I mean, I guess it takes place in the 80s, but still, that's modern. Wait, takes place in the 80s and 90s, right? At least Kiwami did. I don't think you're like this anyways, but do not try in 100% Yakuza games. I couldn't even 100% Majima everywhere. Like, I tried to, and then I started realizing some of the things I would have to do, and I'm like, I'll actually, like, make myself get bored and hate doing this if I actually try to do that. Like, it's so tedious that, why even do it? It's so tedious it makes it not fun, thus I wouldn't really want to play. I did end up looking up, like, somebody who did 100% Majima everywhere, so I could see, like, the final fight, and that was cool, but... But it's cool that it's an option, I guess. Like, if you don't have to 100% things to beat a game, so I was able to beat the game on my terms, and if I want to do the extra content, I can, but I don't want to. But I don't want to. Yakuza is universal enough in its themes, and it's not like Japan is an alien country. Yeah. It made me want... Oh, that's why I wanted to get sushi. I wanted to get sushi after a really long time because all the food in Yakuza looks so appetizing. But then I got sushi, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. I don't like this. I mean, I don't dislike sushi. I just can't get into it. Like, it's not bad, you know? I eat it, I'm like, yeah, it's pretty good. But I never really want to, like, actively seek it out. Which is a sign that it's not for me. Like, I've been watching the Masaru videos where he's cutting up all these, like, exotic fish. And I'm like, oh my god, their meat looks beautiful. It's all, like, overly, like, pale and clean. And all these garnishes that he's put in. And they look soft. And then I'm like, wait, I know what fish tastes like. I don't like them. I'm not gonna like this. I want just regular old meat. Lobotomy bunny. I thought about eating a rabbit, but then everybody reassured me that rabbits actually don't taste that good. Did I tell you about that? In Freelancer, you try to hunt down syndicates. You get random targets on maps and try to assassinate them. After a couple of maps, you enter a leader hunt down map where there are different suspects, and you need to identify the leader from clues. There are 4 different leaders. The first bunch is 3 maps. The second is 4 maps. The third is 5 maps, and the fourth is 6 maps. Okay. That's kind of cool. What I don't like about Hitman is like the time stuff. Like, oh, for a limited time, you can hunt this person down, kind of thing. That the FOMO thing makes me not want to. Like, if I sense FOMO, it makes me want to miss things intentionally. Like, oh, if I don't buy this right now, I'll never get it. Okay, I don't want it. Really like the non-sushi dishes as well as the more interesting sushi types. Eel is my favorite. I've never eaten eel. I want to try stuff. I had octopus for the first time. What is it called? Takoyaki. Not bad, actually. It was creepy texture-wise, but I dug it. It was also fried, which made it easy. I wouldn't mind getting that again. Rabbits are very mid. Mina said that there's no nutritional value in them even. But, I mean, we eat candy, so... See, look, flawed logic, Mina. Why does it matter if it's not nutritionally valuable? I eat candy and cake. What do I get out of that? Nothing. But I eat it because it tastes good. So if rabbits taste good, I'm gonna eat them. You've made takoyaki at home. When are you gonna make me macarons? I send you the money for the overnight shipping. For the refrigerated shipping. Give me that. Hello, kittens. Thank you. I'm desperate for the macarons. Oh shit, the snow here stopped actually. Maybe we can try to... I could try and go to the dessert shop. Enjoyment. Tasty. A slice of the god we forsook. Yeah, exactly. I want to eat shark. I want to eat crocodile. I want to eat everything. Like, once you find out that you're just like a little human, right? Like, oh, you can only eat potato chips and little lollipops at the store and this little chicken. But then you find out, wait, I can eat a crocodile. It can work that way? Okay, give me one. I would like to eat one now. I ate a duck. It was good. I want more. I am so sick of Burger King and McDonald's. My McDonald's and Burger King origin story ends. I will eat more. I had boar once. It was good. It was like from my dad's friend or something. I guess they hunted it themselves. And then they gave it to us. And then we fried it and ate it. And it was good. I want to eat a human. I want to eat a person. Well, I feel like what sucks is if you go to an Asian restaurant, I think most of them will have kind of the same kind of things. They won't go too eccentric or like niche because it won't sell well over here, I think. I think like if you want to get the really cool stuff, you'd probably actually have to go to Japan. Or like maybe California or something cool. Somewhere cool where they'll have the specialty stuff. Because I kind of get it. Like why would you, like where I live, why would you import exotic like cool fish that literally nobody will eat? Because they'll be like, I don't like this. I want to eat my burger. I want to go to Red Lobster and eat my red lobster. What about this, like, cool, like, what about a shark? No. I want to eat my red lobster and my burger. Quail? That's a bird. Oh, how was it? Eat one of my chatters. Who volunteers? I don't want to have to cut anybody up. Because I cannot be bothered. Present thyself. No eat bunny. Had whale, didn't know it. Horse! Ooh. Snake? That Masaru, there's a video thumbnail where he's eating a sea snake. And he's even like, guys, this is really poisonous. Why would you let me know? Now you're making me panic. But yeah, did you know sea snakes are poisonous? And deadly. I wouldn't mind eating a snake, cause Metal Gear. I think eating whale might be illegal in the States. I'm not sure. Oh, what? Oh man, that sucks. I wanted to go to a French restaurant, but I'm not sure if I'll like anything there. But I would like to try it. Oh, venomous. Oh, don't. Oh, yeah. Venomous, poisonous. Yeah, if you eat, it's venomous. So if it bites you, it hurts, and it'll poison you. But if it's poisonous, if you eat it, you will get poisoned. A side dish to surpass the Metal Gear in deliciousness. I want French breakfast. I will, do not worry. Now, I understand now. It's just scary, because, like, you gotta remove the poison glands, right? Oh, you know, one thing is, I think he had a blowfish, I think, and he's like, oh, you have to have a license to even prep these. So he didn't have one, so he didn't mess with it. And I'm glad, because if you don't do it right, you can die. What? Really? No. Wait, okay, so like if we squirt a rockfish venom into a vial and drink it, we'll be fine? No, you will die. Hi, Merlin. How are you? Do you like my eyes? You would look better if you were crying mascara, by the way. Just saying. Not worth it. For real. You have to be like, you gotta be a thrill seeker to be like, oh, this might kill me? Yeah, I'll eat it. That ain't nothing worth dying for, just for it to taste kind of good or different. Cause watch you, like, you'll eat blowfish and you'll be like, yeah, it's okay. I could eat anything else though. Why don't you eat potato chips? We won't need eyes where we're going. Death is the only adventure. Live on the edge like every day is your last. Live the Neverland life. If people want to be crazy, that's okay. Hell, it's even a gamble, I think, to eat sashimi and like raw fish in general. Like, I see like some Japanese people I follow where they're like, oh yeah, I got sick again. And I'm like, what? Why? It's like, oh, I had to eat raw fish. It's so good. And yeah, different tastes. Things taste different if they're hot or cold. It's crazy. Oh God, Masaru guy, he cut open a fish stomach and there was a little fish in the stomach and then he ate the fish. And his friend said that the fish looked like it pulled a 3-day all-nighter because its eyes were big and bloodshot and red. And he's like, yeah, I'll eat that. And he said it ended up being good. I got a limit. If I will eat a creature, I will not eat the creature inside of a creature. I don't care if it just got there. I have a limit. In Japan, some places serve chicken sashimi. And they keep trying to tell people not to. And they're like, no, it's too yummy. What? That's terrifying. As someone who is part French, the conception of what is French food to Americans are incorrect. The food eaten by the average French person is pretty different. Lots of stew, salads, and roasted meat. The bread thing is 100% correct, however. Can you elaborate on that? Like, do we exaggerate what French people eat? Or... Because, like, I always hear, like, oh, they eat frog legs. Ah. And I really don't know anything else. They have good desserts, that's all I know. And frog legs. Ah. My aunt's husband is a hunter, so I ate at their place when I was a kid, like 15 years ago. Wait, what was it? Quail! Right. I want to eat a little bird. Wait, Merlin, aren't you a bird? Present thyself. Present thyself. These aren't really good for cutting anything up, but it's, you know. No raw chicken. I will eat raw dough, though. You know, they even put on packaging, they're like, do not eat raw dough. And I read that and I'm like, I don't care. It's really good. Oh, you know what's also crazy is like, so I guess it's with all food, right? If you have a food, like you eat, like let's say you eat a certain type of fish for the first time, just because it was like bad or good, it doesn't mean that every single time you have that kind of fish, it will be good or bad every single time. He said that like sometimes the way a fish will taste depends on like what stage of its life you caught it at. Like, did it just lay eggs? Did it just do this? Did it just what time of the year? All kinds of factors. So you could try something for the first time and think it tastes terrible, and then you try it again and you're like, wow, this is awesome. Crazy. So many factors. Love cookies, by the way. Love cookies. When people tend to think of French food, they think of the super fancy 3-star restaurants or really old traditional stuff like frog and snail. It's probably the media fucking with people. And word of mouth. How ignorant. Salmon. I had a really good... Oh, I'm getting triggered. Oh! There's a place that has really good salmon, but if you reheat it and eat it, then it's not good. Philly dough raw. Philly dough. Oh, shit, you know what? This has nothing to do with anything. I had these, pastry... in a tube. The bread. Biscuits. We have cherry jam. You want to know what it tastes like? It tastes like every other jam. You know why? Because if you have grapes, you mash up a bunch of grapes in a bowl, or you mash up a bunch of blueberries in a bowl, or mash up a bunch of strawberries in a bowl, or you mash up a bunch of cherries in a bowl, you know what they all have in common? 5,000 liters of sugar. So, yeah, they taste a little different, but it's that 5,000 liters of sugar that you're tasting. So I was very disappointed that the cherry jam did not taste unique and special. I'm sorry, it tastes like other jam I've had. 5,000 liters of sugar. But, you know, I like it. I like cherries. Cherries are awesome. I like maraschino cherries where they'll be in the fridge and they're usually used for other ingredients. I don't know why. Fruit cake and stuff. That's why they usually get them. It's a glass jar and it's super bright, vibrant red. And I put a spoon in that. I grab 3 of them. I go, and I'm like, that's good. Probably really bad, but ooh, it's so good. Very, very good. So many places just drown shit in butter to hide its garbage. And like ketchup too, right? I would do that. It was horrible. I would have, what was I talking about? Steak. I would put ketchup on it as a child, as a teenager, as a young adult, all those things. Ketchup. Because I was like, I don't want, what do you put on, steak? Steak sauce? I thought that it wasn't good, probably. Turns out, steak sauce is actually great. Custard donuts? What's that? You could make your own jam and make it less sugary. Yeah, actually, I've had another brand of blueberry jam, and it wasn't that sugary. It was good. Oh, I hate those. Ew, I hate those. Oh no, I'm sorry, Machina. I don't like gooey anything in donuts. I want it to be firm and solid and just dough. I'm sorry. It's ew. And it'll be like that kind of cream color too. I've had them. I don't like them. I'm sorry. Wait a second, huh? Gumption and Pection. What is that? A firm donut, indeed. It is only bread. Only that. Not too firm. Just right. What's cool about donuts is that they are good hot or cold, but I prefer them hot. The pie is the limit. Freezy Pop, also, by the way, you had your debut yesterday, right? I am sorry that I was not able to make it. I don't see everybody's post, unfortunately. Too many people on Twitter.
Names of a friend.
Thank you for the follow. I hope it went good. Imagine if someone disliked someone else or what food they liked. I can make it happen. What do you like? What do you guys like? Did you try Crepfin? I have not. Oh, the music. It stopped. Oh, it's only 30 minutes. I thought this was an hour. What awesome, and just the fact you heard about his good nose. I'm glad. I hope you had fun. Super fun. I mean, I don't have good taste either. German donut. Oh, you guys are fucking with me, bro. What's going on? Donuts! Why are you typing it like this? It's donuts! I don't see any... No way! Dog nut. Hold on. Is this a European spelling kind of deal? Or I was about to freak out and be like, oh god, donut spelling. That spelling must be like trademarked to Dunkin' Donuts. Oh god, I've gotten it wrong this whole time. Bronut. No, that's what everybody here does, probably. Oh, it's a PumpkinSynth stream. Time to bronut. My sipped head-on job only wants them spelled as donuts. Oh, I've never seen it spelled that way. I like that spelling. Color. I like that. Color. I don't like donut. Cakes when they're spongy, good. Cakes when they're kind of fudgy, I don't like. There's a German place that I go to that has like the kind of fudgy cakes. I'll make an exception. They're pretty good, but like it's like too intense and rich. I prefer when it's spongy. I mean, I would assume that whatever's popular in like Europe is probably how it was originally written, right? If the British spell it a certain way, that's probably the way it was meant to be. And then we changed it. Gray. Oh, fuck. I use the E. G-R-E-Y. And then other people do it gray. I'm okay with both, but I admit, I actually don't see the one with the A very often. Spongy air cakes are peak dessert, especially if it's not super sweet. Exactly. I hate fudge. I hate it. If there's ice cream with fudge pieces in it, I could do it, though. I don't like fudge, no. It's too much. It's too much. KFC chicken between 2 glazed donuts. Is that that's a thing? People do chicken and waffles. You can't do that. Lobotomy. What's the best? Oh, actually, everyone's allowed to participate, actually. Waffles. Pancakes. French toast. Pull! Now, people don't normally care too much about the other polls, like, which of my costumes is your favorite? But this one, I think everybody can be interested in. I'm making a poll. Waffles. French toast. Pancakes. I don't want any other options. I know there's stuff like crisps. What is it? What are the thin pancakes? What are the things that I got? I ate them once and I got sick. I'm doing these because they're the most generic one. Oh, I named the poll. Oh, fuck. Hold on. Don't vote. Don't vote. Hold on. How do I cancel this? Crepes. Yeah. Creeps. Wait. Don't vote. Oh, no. How do I cancel this? Wait. How do I... All right. Okay. Ignore this. I want a new poll. Are waffles, French toast, or pancakes? Which one? A Dutch baby. A fancy pancake that's really thick and you can make it in cast iron. Don't vote. Oh, God. Why did I set it for 3 minutes? My whole life. Stop voting. Go to the polls. Don't go to the polls. Your vote does not matter. Don't vote. Biscuits? Well, there's 5,000 different, like, breakfast types. But I feel like the generic, the most generic, at least to me, maybe I live in my own little world. The most generic, though, it's gotta be the French toast, the waffles, and the pancakes. Oh, fuck. Strudels! Strudels. Those weren't bad. Strudels. Am I saying it right? Crepes, creepies, creeps. Potato waffles. Potato waffles. I don't know. Well, dessert kind. Potato waffles. Oh, is it like savory? Ew. Ew. Oh, ew. It's got like cream and like great stuff. Great stuff. Ew. I don't like it. Maybe it's actually good. Is it sour cream? The Automod is just as a hater. It doesn't like expression. English muffins. Oh, wait. English muffins. Those are good. Those are good. Those are all about the texture. You know what's good about those? You can make your own, what are they called? From McDonald's, not McGriddle. McGriddle's cool. It's pancakes with sausage and egg in it. There's another one. What's the other one? McGriddle. No, not McGriddle. McMuffin. You can make your own McMuffin, and you use the English muffins to do them, and they're actually really good. You use American cheese for those. I don't like American cheese on burgers. I actually don't like cheese on burgers. At least if it's fast food. But if I have cheese on burgers, never American. I don't like it that way. But on McMuffins, American. I would get addicted to those, but when I eat sausage, it's not good for me. It makes my throat act up. That's what happens when you got GERD. French toast wins! Siffles! Hi. Siffles, you're here in time. Okay, I'm doing the poll correctly. If you have to leave, it's okay. Which one? Which one? Pancakes. Waffles. French toast. I can include a few more options. Things are grayed out though, so I can't see what you guys are saying because the poll's being typed. What are other breakfast things? No, we gotta do these. That's it. All right. Now the poll is active. Siffles, did you have a good stream? They say American cheese is the best for burgers. Nah. I don't like cheese on burgers unless it's restaurant burgers. And if it's restaurant, I want it to be like white cheeses. Eggs and bacon's good. Bacon's good. The poll is up. Vote for French toast. Is it true that British think... wait. Is it true that everybody hates British food? That's what I've heard. But Americans get their food taste from British, right? Are we hated? Do we not? Does everybody hate us? Curry. I love curry. They invented curry. I love curry's my favorite. All of it, every kind. That's the cool thing about curry is that there's so many different ways to make it. But I mean, that's all food, isn't it? My friend, he hates Western style dumplings. When he thinks of dumplings, he thinks of like gyoza dumplings. He made us normal gyoza, handmade with his own flour that he made. It was good. It was thick. Curry is a dish with a sauce or gravy seasoned with spices, mainly derived from the interchange of Indian cuisine with European taste and food, starting with the Portuguese, followed by the Dutch and the British, and then thoroughly internationalized. It's got definitely a complex history. I like Asian curry, and I like is it Thai curry that I like? Japanese yellow curry is my favorite, but I also really like green curry. Ooh, very, very good. And duck curry. There's one place that has duck curry I like, and there's another place that has duck curry that's way too sweet. I like more savory curry. It's okay if it's a little bit sweet. When curry tastes like dessert, that's when I'm kind of like, I've had that butter chicken curry. We can't have that though because that really aggravates the GERD very badly. I mean, I guess if we have it every now and then. There's this, like, butter chicken jar that we get that's really good. There was another brand of a butter chicken curry sauce that was bad. So really just depends on, like, what brand you get. Coconut. There's another favorite curry of mine. They call it just coconut curry, but that's kind of vague because a lot of curry just has coconut in it. So why is this just called coconut curry? But it's good.
Had to get me a new book bag. Lime green, Nike Air. Air time!
Nike Air! Have a good night, Syphil, so thank you for dropping by. Oh my god! Oh, lobotomy, I forgot about the peanut curry. I wish I was able to get into it more. It was very interesting, but remember, Mina liked it. And that's all that matters. Mina has way better taste than me. I forgot. It was Kaiba. Oh, waffles! Well, you know, waffles, when they're huge, those are pretty cool, actually. Even the cheap, shitty ones are kind of good, too. But the big dick ones are really good. Pancakes fucking suck. Pancakes are not bad. They're just not as good. I would love to try more of your recipes, though. I think Lobotomy has a literal recipes, like, channel in her Discord. Japanese-style pancakes. I think I've had the chance to try them, but I never, like, did it. I tend to stick with the same meals forever. I go to a restaurant and I eat the same thing over and over and over again, because if you experiment, well, then you won't like it, maybe. Local malls here have stalls where they sell hot dog shaped waffles with different fillings. Some have sausages inside. Oh! Did you guys ever have... They look like corn dogs, but it's actually pancake surrounding sausage. And you would pour syrup on it. It was really good. Would recommend. It was good. There was also these breakfast bowls that had like eggs and sausage in it, and you would stir it up, and cheese. No, it was like a shit that you would buy in a box at a grocery store. And it was already pre-made, so the stick with sausage on the stick, and then surrounding it looks like a corn dog, but it is not a corn dog, it is pancakes. Very good. Sausage on, it's not a pancake with a with a sausage thrown on top of it. I'll show you. Yeah. Oh my god, Jimmy Dean. I would recommend. I want them now. I'll get sick from it, but I'll eat it. I don't care. I hate corn dogs, by the way. Not this, though. So, if you see these Jimmy Dean pancakes and sausage on a stick, I would recommend it. It's probably not good for you, though. It's also really cheap. So, it's not like the greatest pancake material, but that's okay. I do try new things in food. It just depends on what it is. Hey, oh, you guys say that, huh? Interesting. Okay, so are you gonna try fruit sushi like I asked? No? Oh, I see. You need to try the fruit sushi. It's good. But it's okay because you're probably never gonna find a place that actually has that as an option. I decided I wanted to be the evil black eyes. I want to eat shark. Does shark taste like fish? I don't want it. If it does. If you have an H-Mart or Lotte near you, you should try out their frozen section and see the Korean frozen things. We have an Asian market. We sometimes like to go there and experiment. Oh my god, I feel so bad. We got meat buns in a bag. But we don't know how to make meat buns. So we kind of like tried to like fry it in a pan or something. It was a disaster. And the bread part was like all sludgy and whatever. And I'd be like, this tastes kind of bad. Ooh, the meat inside's really good. Eat garagura. Garagura. Yeah, I'll eat her. Does she taste like a normal shark? Or does she taste like an idol? Fruit sushi. Fruit sushi is just, it's basically a rice-based dessert. It doesn't have fish or anything. It's just prepped like sushi is. So you got soy wrap. No, not seaweed wrap. Soy wrap. That wraps the rice. The rice will be sugared. It'll be coated with like coconut sugar or sugar or whatever. And then you got fruit inside of it. And you can put whatever fruit you want in it. But it's just a rice dessert. Rice is used in a lot of dessert. Did you know that boba is made of rice? Did you know that tapioca pudding is made of rice? Did you know that rice is made of rice? And it can be sweet. And it's not weird. It's soy wrap. It's what you wrap a sushi in. And you could get it pink. It doesn't gotta be, though. As long as it's soy. If you get seaweed wrap, then you'll have a dessert with, like, seaweed in it. Rice pudding is tapioca. Sushi is any dish made with vinegar rice, so sushi doesn't have to have raw fish. So it's a misconception that it always is. That's why I think people are always grossed out by the idea. If they hear sushi, they can't think of anything except raw fish. And so I'll be like, and then it has fruit in it, and the fruit, and I'm just gradually fading it. It has fruit in it, and they just keep thinking fish, 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 fish. Like, no, I'm trying to say, it has fruit, blueberries, apples. It's delicious. It's really good fruit. Nobody listens. Hi, Lewis. How are you? I would say that literally everybody I'm surrounded by is so educated and versed in the world. I'm very grateful. The lobotomy knowledge is real. The Mame and Meow knowledge is real. But I'm the gamer knowledge. I mean, I'm not that. I don't know anything. I know a little bit about some things. Sushi literally means sour rice. What? Oh, but the fruit sushi, the rice is not sour. Your birthday cake has blueberries and strawberries. I've never had like a fruity, like themed cake. I've had fruit cake, but I've never had like fruit-based cake. Wait a second, that's a lie. I've had cherries. Fruit sushi, because I'm trying to convince people. Nobody believes me. I like, oh, the maple sausage. And if you don't, like, listen to this. Okay, so. If you don't have maple sausage, you could put maple on any sausage, and then it becomes maple sausage, and it's pretty good. Probably better for, if you do it with, specifically breakfast sausage. I suppose if you put it on, like, German sausage or something, it won't be very good, because it's all spiced up. Very good. You know what else you could do? Oh! If you put maple syrup on eggs, it's also good. You're trying to put it on your sausage. If it goes on the eggs, it's still good. Anyway, shepherd's pie has lots of ingredients, like potatoes, mashed potatoes, and corn, like sweet corn, and meat. So anyway, if you're eating dinner and your parents have made you American dinner of mashed potatoes and corn, you could put the corn in the mashed potatoes, and if you eat them together, it's better than eating them separately. So make sure you combine them, okay? I thought you said rice pudding is not tapioca. Google lesbian rice pudding now. Oh, okay. Oh, Lebanese. I thought tapioca's rice though, right? Syrup in the eggs. What eggs? Made with real shepherds and their dogs. I don't know if Googling that's a good idea. You're gonna get some kind of, oh, look, it's a video from 2008. What's this? Lesbian rice pudding. I just said what it would be. It would be a video from 2009. I'll be right back. Hello? Yoshi doesn't get eaten. Eject him. We love and protect Yoshis around here.
She's pretty.
She's my type is men. I got music to play now. Music to jam to. Hi, Lord Darion. How are you? I'm drinking. No, I'm not. My model is, though. Marshmallow. Actually, does anybody else not like marshmallow? I can't get into it. You did Google... Oh, you got boring results. Lesbian rice pudding. Not a 2009 viral video. Such a shame. Has anyone ever had a real marshmallow? What, like the Anon message question and service where you could submit Anon questions to me? Oh god, that can go bad, actually, with recent things. No? I would eat... The Lucky Charms sucks. I would eat those disgusting dry marshmallows from them, but I wouldn't say I was happy about it. With water, it's... with milk, not water. With milk, not too bad. Marshmallows are named after a plant called marshmallow. Oh. I will Google that. Marshmallow. I'm seeing a rapper DJ guy. Marshmallow plant. Oh, cool. They're like, it's pretty. I would not do water in cereal. I'm not that crazy. I like milk. Why are you So, are you guys upset that it doesn't taste like marshmallow, the plant? Do you guys like, what about Rice Krispies? Bars? Try eating cereal with banana flavored milk. I don't really like banana, personally. I mean, it's okay. I just never feel good when I eat it. You don't like Rice Krispies bars? I don't seek them out, but I do like them. And I don't need them to have anything. I don't need them to have chocolate on them, as long as it's... I love it just the way it is. And then, you know what? I forgot what exists. The funnel cakes. I had funnel cake recently. Good funnel cake, even. It was good. It was funnel cake. And it wasn't hard like a rock. It was made just right. Went to a specialty place for it. Rice Krispies go, but the older I got, the worse they taste. I'm never eating them again and ruin the memory. I guess I could kind of see that. Like, when I eat them, I'm like, yeah, this is pretty good. But I never am like, it's so, oh, God, it's so good. I don't ever do that for them. It's just like, yeah, this is pretty good garbage. Yeah. You do the chocolate. But, no, I had, I think, funnel cake that had strawberry glaze over it, but it distracts from the natural goodness. Some things are better when it's like kind of dryish. If you added like a sauce on them, it kind of ruins it. Oh, you know what I want to listen to? RE4 Wesker Extended. It's gonna be him being extended. You know what I mean? I'm just joking. I'm gonna do this one. This one is an hour long. Oh, what? What's going on? This video was uploaded 3 years ago and people still do this. It's like, all right, here's the Resident Evil 4 Mercenaries theme. And they put their YouTube username in the video. Make sure you didn't make the song. Why did they do that? Gamerboy77 presents Metal Gear Solid 3 soundtrack. This is but it's not supposed to say 3 years ago. It's supposed to be 15 years ago. They still do this. And it's like their old username too, because the uploader, it's a different username. So the baked in username for the credits is like totally different, but whatever. Okay. It just kills me. Or it's not as intrusive as the other ones where they'll have the they'll have a little Microsoft Windows Movie Maker opening with like little effects and stuff. Yeah, presents, and then it starts playing a Nightwish song. It kills me. I just prefer natural sweet like sugarcane instead of cramming more sugar into things. Definitely, like having a balance of sugar is important. You really don't need as much sugar as you think. I need a little bit more than Mina needs. Sasuke Darkuchi XX. I lived during that era. I never got into that. I never got into the, like, putting the XX's in the name. But thinking back, I am nostalgic for it. Yeah, the sugar fiend. I am. I wish that I could, like, do less sugar. I think over time I've gotten better about that. Natural sugars are good for you and help you digest. Yeah, better natural sugar, I imagine. What's bad is fructose corn syrup. The issue is not only how much sugar we have, it's how it's all artificial. Did I tell you guys? Okay, so I'm like, it was one of my dieting points where I'm like, all right, this is my new scheme of how to diet. Like, I will put, let me look it up. I wanted water and stuff to taste good. I don't know what to call it. Artificial sugar dropper? Oh, yeah. Oh. What do you call it? Liquid water enhancer. Okay, of course. Of course, liquid water enhancer. We put more chemical in it. I'll show you what I got. Oh, it was so good, but they're not good for you. Apparently, it's better for calories, I guess, but it's evil if it enters inside of you. Check this out. So I got this. Are you ready to see how... Ugh! Yeah, you want to see that. I got this, and I put it in my water, and oh my goodness, just a few drops. Liquidy cherry goodness. And I had an apple, and I would drip drop it on the apple, and it made it good. It was good. I love artificial cherry. And you would drip drop it on the apple slices, and it would like bleed into it and be absorbed, and it was so good to eat, not for you. I will never get it again because it's probably evil. And it maybe fucked up with my bladder, maybe. I would recommend it, though. It's very good. Like, just imagine that. Oh, if I got, like, fruit sushi, I could pour it on the rice. I don't know if that would make a good combo. This stupid stuff you would put in apple... Stupid! Hey! Oh, you know what's really good? Peanut butter and apples. But I'll tell you the best kind to get. You want textured peanut butter. Like, ground up. Like freshly ground up in the grocery store. And you want honey peanut butter. Honey peanut butter. And then you dip your apple in it. So good. I can't believe that was a combo that actually worked. Recommend it. That doesn't feel like it should work. This food conversation is interesting as different countries use different ingredients. My dad is American and went absolutely crazy for English treats. Makes me wonder the things you don't like over there may like the versions from across the pond. Yeah, American chocolate sucks, apparently, supposedly. That it's cheap and bad. And they all say that European chocolate is the best. Textured honey, peanut butter, and apple sounds like a god tier combo. Exactly. When it's overly smooth, it's not as good. I'm a texture eater. I like texture. I want to eat gravel because it's just different, you know? And it's like bumpy. European chocolate is superior in every way. Lobotomy, you like gravel too? Thank you. We're like little goldfishes in the little tank. I like rainbow gravel. Oh, you know what? Whenever I was, my dad was into fish, aquariums and stuff. He had, like, freshwater tanks and seawater. I would love seeing all the rainbow neon gravel. Having saltwater tanks is cool because, I don't know why, but you would light them up with these neon lights, so everything would be, like, this fluorescent blue, and it's really pretty. Always like seeing, like, the SpongeBob, like, props that you could put in tanks. Like seeing the little pineapple or seeing Squidward's little house. Nostalgic. Or little pirate ships. Hershey's tastes like vomit to me. It's crazy to me that it's popular. Hershey's is like, I could do it. Same with like Kit Kat. Is Kit Kat Hershey? I don't know what it is. It's all okay, but other chocolate's better. But I don't like just chocolate bar. I like something being in it. Like, I used to not like Hershey almond. I'm like, ew, Mom, this is gross. Now I'm like, oh wait, that's actually better. I like Crunch bars and Reese's Pieces, Reese cups. And I don't like wafers. The only time I like wafers is literally Kit Kat. Anything else, I hate it. I think. And oh, you know Whoppers? Those suck, but like the concept of Whoppers is better when it's made by other people. But when you have specifically Whoppers, it's not good. So you want better stuff. The same shit, but not Whopper. Not called that. Hershey's is waxy. Waxy? What does that mean? What else do I like? I like... I don't know. Oh! Chocolate-covered cranberries. Chocolate-covered peanuts. That kind of stuff's good. Dark chocolate's better also. You want dark chocolate, you don't want regular chocolate. But I do not like dark chocolate Reese's. So, yeah. I don't think I like dark chocolate peanuts, I think. But definitely dark chocolate Reese's, it doesn't work. Dark chocolate Kit Kats, yes, but they're kind of rare. Dark chocolate gummy bears? No. Gummy bears are okay. Gummy bears are like, I could eat that, and I'm just like, okay, whatever. Cherry or apple whips? Let me look that up. What is this? When I typoed it, I got better results. Now I'm just getting this, like, grocery store looking thing for a child. I'm seeing 5-minute whipped caramel apple dip. Oh, I see. Okay. Is this it? "500 inches of fruit fun." Wait a second, is this Fruit Loops? No, not Fruit Loops. What was it called? Fruit roll-ups. And they're not allowed to be called fruit. They're not allowed to put fruit on the packaging anymore because it's all artificial, and people were like, you're misleading people. This isn't actually like a fruit thing. Is that this? I've only ever had like fruit roll-ups. I've never had like real. You know what I hate? Ew. Disgusted. I might have eaten them once. Oh, ew. Oh, it's so disgusted. Oh, ew. Nasty. I hate them. I don't like these. I never did. It's rod. Look at that bun. You could just tell. You could just tell that it's plastic. That's not real bread. Oh my god. Do you remember whenever they did like, ooh, you want blue ketchup? You want purple ketchup? No. Whatever. Ew, there's more. There's more. But this is the worst. Oh. I hated these ever since I was a kid. Hand cam, you're not gonna see my hands. Nasty. Nasty. I don't like these. Hold on, though. Oh, these are better. Oh, this is better, okay. Oven-baked Lunchables pizza. Wait. This is a Reddit thread. Oh, somebody commented, why does it actually look good? And they said it wasn't. The crust texture was very rubbery. Okay, so I think this is like kind of like that, but they cooked it in the oven. But it doesn't taste good, actually. It looks like eyes. It looks like eyes, like glasses. Yeah. That's just crazy. Nasty. Nasty. What else is there? I'll show you. Oh. This ain't that bad, actually. I mean, there are sauces that are actually green. Oh, I don't remember. Oh, wait. It's Easy Squirt. I'm not doing the Shrek one. I never saw a Shrek one. I never saw, like, ew, 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 ew. Nasty, nasty. Here's a photo that shows it. Ew. Nasty. Why was the 90s and 2000s like this? Yeah, Easy Squirt. I should be like, you know how like there's like different like lewd video IPs like dog fart and etc. We need one called Easy Squirt. I didn't make that up. That's real. You blame Nickelodeon was all about the slime. Why everybody blame the Nickelodeon slime? That was the least of Nickelodeon's crimes. There's more. They plaster that on school food for Dr. Seuss Day. Ew. Oh, that whole story. Ugh, how do you know you don't like green eggs and ham? How do you know that you don't like glass? Have you ever tried it? No. Well, you're just so foolish. Let me write a book about it. Absolutely foolish. I will not eat glass or green eggs and ham. Why is it green? It's probably rotten. What if a kid ate rotten food because the lessons that book taught you? Like, what's wrong with this moldy cereal with with ants in it? Don't judge a book by its cover. You should eat it. You wanted green eggs and ham? You just... Oh, she could have got into a little food dye. I do not like green eggs in glass. I do not like them, Miss Samuel as. She did use food dye? I wanted to... did she really do that? That's cute. I wanted to joke and say, oh, and then she dyed it, right? And I'm like, oh no, I don't want to be mean. Maybe she didn't dye it. And then you'll get sad and wish that she did. It would be a reference to Bartholomew and the Obelix. Speaking of big words, how's Nosferatu doing? Apparently it's good, right? Should see that. I'm glad that she did that for you. I hope I can have a child so I can dye their food random colors. Oh, social experiment, Mom. Hey, right, everybody. This is my 5-year-old son. I'm gonna feed him weird tiny dogs. And then I'm gonna make him eat a shark. And then make him play Dark Souls. Because that'll get views. 5-year-old plays Dark Souls and beats it. I'll get so popular. Have a recipe for rainbow brownies. How? Oh, can you do that? Can you make them like bright? That would be cool. Oh wait, you could do that, like because you could do like vanilla brownies, right? That exists. I never see it, but making a child play Dark Souls is abuse. Nah. Dark Souls is easy. Everybody can play it. I haven't actually really played it though. I want, you know what I like? Red velvet. Cake. And brownies. And Oreos. Beat my first 2 Dark Souls game when I was 12. I could believe it. Dark Souls on DK bongos. That was done. People have done crazy stuff. They've beaten Dark Souls with like Guitar Hero controller. They've done it with the Donkey Kong bongos. They've done it with the DDR dance pad. Like, there's like a portable pad that you can get. They did it with that. I have that. I don't remember if there was like baggy material like mine was. Mine wasn't like a hard surface. It's literally just like a bag that you can kind of roll up and store. It's under my bed. It's under my bed. Dark Souls with... Yeah, they did with the Guitar Hero. Guitar. Matt Damon. Cheesecake's good. I got converted to that. Many years ago. I had never had it. Well, actually, I had chocolate cheesecake, but I felt like, oh, the cheesecake part of it ruins it when I was growing up, but I would still eat it because I kind of liked it. I got converted to strawberry cheesecake, which is very good. But I typically like cheesecake when it has, like, chocolate elements to it. I could be converted. I could be fixed. Switch too, yes. I'm interested. I want it. I'm excited for it. Chocolate cheesecake, yeah, good. What? Wait a second. That's good! I had to look closer. The chocolate cheesecake is good. It's good. There was an Italian place that I used to get it from. I loved it. It was quite good. Strawberry shortcake's good. I've only had like the whack kind that you can make yourself, where you get the little round cakey things at a grocery store, and then you could take the strawberries and you mash them up and you pour sugar in it. You could also use milk too, and those are pretty good. But I don't think I've had many fancy, if any, fancy ones. Elden Ring with saxophone. Is that real? Because, like, it sounds like a shitpost, but it could be real. Mouse controls mean point-and-click titles for Switch 2. Right. I didn't look into the mouse controls thing. That sounds interesting. That was real. Based in Baseville. Point and click titles for Switch. I feel like if I want to deal with like point and click, I would just play on PC. But not everybody wants to buy a PC and a console. Like there's a lot of people that are just like, oh, if I want to do stuff that on the computer, I'll just use a phone. Like I just want to do Twitter. I don't need a computer. So they get a phone and then they get the console. So I guess I get it. It just feels a little bit weird. You know what sucks is if you are not good with mouse and keyboard, if you're not like really fluent and fast with it, I swear you have a disadvantage in certain games, especially like grid-based speedy games, like in Diablo 2. I was fighting that boss at the end of the desert area, and he's so rough. Oh, it sucks. Oh, he's so rough. You have like a little quick bar. You have a quick bar, and if you have a belt, you can have like a second quick bar, and you use your mouse keys, blah blah blah, to heal yourself. But when you're fighting a boss, yeah, and when you're fighting a boss like that, if you do use up all your potions, which I do, well, then you have to open up your inventory and quickly like put all the other potions that you have in your inventory back in those slots to be able to quick slot and then use them on the go while you're fighting this guy that's on your ass that keeps freezing you. Now you're probably thinking, oh, that's just click fast. You don't understand. I did not grow up with PC in the way that other people did. I was in chat rooms when I was 5 and 7 and 8. I was not doing all the cool hardcore games. I did play some PC games, but not a ton. I didn't actually play like real PC games until later. I did both get good. You're just so delightful. Shut up. You don't understand because you're just so silly. Look, so I did one. You're like telling me go back in time and change what you did when you were 7. I can't. You're fucked up. You're fucked up. I have a disadvantage and a disability. I'm disabled, okay? I was always a console gamer back in my day. I've been learning the ropes of the PC. I could get by well enough. I just can't be fast. Keep in mind, there was once a time where I couldn't even like use the key slots, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 button. I could only use the mouse wheel to switch through. My disability is being a console gamer. I think mouse and keyboard has like a lot of potential. It's just I suck. And then I got ableists. like Kubra, who's like, just stop being the way you are. I was always taught to be yourself, and I'm bad, so. What do you think of that? Mina was playing Doom as a child. Have you seen people who use half a controller and a mouse? That seems sick. I don't think so. Yeah, I've gotten better. Kind of fast, slow. I have a disability. It's called schizoid personality disorder. Literally 21st century schizoid, man. I'm so happy for you. Congratulations. Always grew up with NES and PC games. I didn't get to grow up with the NES. Controller is better for anything that doesn't need you to aim. Yeah, like when it comes to shooter games, like I don't want to play a boomer shooter or like an actual game that came out in the 90s where you're shooting. I don't want to play those with like a controller. Like I did play a little bit of Doom 64. Like I mean, Doom 64 was originally controller. Like it was N64. But you have the option to play it with mouse and keyboard now. So I would just rather play it with mouse and keyboard. Same with like Turok. Turok was originally N64 exclusive, but now you can play it with mouse and keyboard. I would rather do mouse and keyboard. I don't want to play Quake with a controller. Oh, didn't we? Who was it that was it Undead Sloth? Or was it Gloomy that played Darktide with a controller? Gloomy did, yeah. Gloomy tried to play it on Xbox. I guess it's possible. The only console I had until getting a PS3 was Famicom. So, was it like the hand-me-downs then? Now I kind of get it. Like the games that I struggle with, like that have been PC that I played, like Stalker, like it was kind of hard to break into that. System Shock 2, Deus Ex, just hard skill checks, and I'm not very good with mouse and keyboard, but I could do it. I just can't utilize lean-in mechanics, no matter what. Because if I try to, I misorient my fingers on the keyboard all the time. So if I try to do lean, I will move all of my fingers, kind of, and then I'll try to, like, move left, and then I start hitting a random button. I just suck with it, hardcore. Or there's a thing that I mix up with. Because the more complex a control system, the more likely I'm going to fuck it up. So, Mina, you were here. When I was playing Diablo 2, there's different things like, oh, if you shift left click, it does a thing. If you shift right click, it does a thing. And if you control left click, and if you control right click, it does a thing. And maybe alt does something too. And what I will do is, let's say, if you shift and left click, it creates oranges. If you shift and right click, if you shift and left click, oranges. Shift and right click, apples. I'll remember it for a bit, and then I reverse it at some point. So I just fuck it up. Or I'll mix up what shift does versus what alt does, or what shift does versus what control does. Not for, like, shooters exactly, but like Diablo 2. It's tricky. Learning takes a lot of practice. There's a difference between, like, learning, though, and being able to perform good. Like, for example, like, okay, are you meaning to tell me that, oh, Pumpkin, if you just crack down and you just practice Counter-Strike for 2 months, you'll be as good as J Money? Come on. This is my realm. You can't bully me here. Maybe in a Discord call, but you're not gonna bully me on my own stream. Don't be a fool. I'll be a better me, yes. I'm not saying that I can't get better. I'm just saying that, for the most part, you're gonna be able to tell if you're watching, like, my gameplay of a game, of, like, a PC first-person shooter or whatever. If you watch me play and you watch, like, somebody who's been playing those kind of games consistently since they were 5 years old, you're gonna be able to tell who's the better one. Shut up, Gleam! I'm getting angry. Grew up with very few FPS games and computer mice that got dirt in the wheels so often I just learned to hate mouse. Even after light-based mouse came out. I do the trackball. And when I mention that, people get like kind of grossed out. But trackball's kind of cool. It's just when they wear down, it kind of feels like you need to get a new one. Yeah, what's your fun facts? Is it about One Piece? Like the Steam controller with trackball simulating settings. Is that what I got? No, I got MAME and Xbox, I think. I haven't looked much into the alternative controllers. I'm really only familiar with like Nintendo, Sony, Xbox. If it's One Piece, you should... Oh. I'm gonna look that up. Octothorpe is the hashtag symbol. Octothorpe PumpkinSynth. Nah, that's not my tag. My tag is Octothorpe Pumpkin Sound. Annie, did you want to get the Steam controller or did you want to get a trackball mouse? My dad converted me on that. Haven't been able to go back. Thorpe. Now you know my pain of having to brute force universal keybinds between all your games. So do some games like... Some games just like will have things in weird spots. I know one thing is like some games will have crouch as control and then they'll have other games will have it as C. I like it being control. I don't like it being C. Neil Armstrong's hair was sold in 2004 for $3,000. Where was the hair from? Which part? Which hair exactly? What does the pumpkin sound? That was a really awful meme. Thank God it's over. What is it? What does the fox say? Why did we allow that to be a meme? What year was that? We had standards by that time. Such a shame. Thank God we're over it. I hope everybody's recovering. 2012? Oh, you hated it? Oh, you didn't like it? You didn't think it was super funny? Oh. What do you think he's up to? Do you think he's out to perform What Does the Fox Say concerts for, like, rent? Oh, you're welcome. I'm happy to remind you. The longest English word is... Wait a second. That's just, the alphabet times 1 million. Wait, what word? There are two guys that make songs. Oh, maybe they have a good career. Maybe they've, like, done other stuff. And just one song caught on that was, like, you know... meme. Not good. Oh, what about octopus from Mary Poppins? Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious? Oh, this song, like, is the song completely full? Mina and me are always in sync. We think of, like, it's kind of weird. Me and Mina, like, we'll try to, well, how do I say this? If one of us brings something up, we find out the other person was literally just thinking of it. Why the hell are you thinking of What Does the Fox Say? Why am I thinking of it? We haven't even, like, seen anything that would make us think of it. Maybe it's trauma-based. I have been going through it. I've been going through it a lot and just started thinking about What Does the Fox Say? Lucky to have giant hands, so control crouch doesn't. Control is better. I have tiny hands. I have tiny hands. Princess tiny hands. I started as control crouch gamer and then I evolved to C crouch gamer. You know what I think? Know what I think? You want to know what I think? I think you're sweaty. I think you're sweaty. I think you're a sweaty gamer. You're too sweaty. You need to dry off. People once ate arsenic to improve their skin. That sounds like a great strat. I won't recommend it. I won't. Actually, speaking of that, like, but people like, I see this genre of, like, YouTube video. My VTuber YouTube just keeps giving me, like, normie content. And some of it's good, but some of it's really cringe. Some of that's good is, like, influencers that are like, I am making ancient, makeup based off of ancient shit. So it's like, oh, this is Cinnabar, and I'm gonna use it for my lipstick. And it's like, oh, Cinnabar's poisonous. They also used to use, like, lead and shit in makeup, too. And you would die. Crazy, right? Why do people do that? I mean, I guess, like, if you use Cinnabar for your lipstick once, it won't kill you. You did expose yourself to something bad, but I guess it's the repeated use that's bad. What I don't understand is, why do it a single time at all for, like, YouTube views? They used to use uranium in glassware. I don't even know what uranium is. They used to use lead in pencils. Crazy, right? Now they use graphite. They used to use lead for frosting because it made it green. Oh, wonderful. I'm so glad that we have to make things all colorful and rainbow by making it worse. Oh my god, you know what I hate? Those pickled eggs where they're like, oh, how do we make this appetizing? Oh, I know. What if we just make it look like some weird pink blood water and then people will want it? Who the fuck wants that? I will not eat that because it's pink. It makes it look like raw and ew. Like, I could even do pickles? Sure. Pink? No. They just banned a food dye recently, I think. Red 03. We're all guinea pigs, bro. Like, literally everything that we're eating, like, in the future, we're gonna, like, 30 years from now, we're gonna find out, oh, yeah, that's poisonous. Trying to think of something so I can make a funny joke or something. Pop filters? They make your head explode. They make your head explode if you're exposed to them for too long. I don't know. Something like that. The Terminator script was sold for $1. Oh, we could get that. Uranium's a radioactive element they used in nuclear plants and nuclear bombs. Why would they use it in glass? Almost all steam is steam-based. And crazy. Pink lemonade is good, but you're not like you're not putting your eggs in your pink lemonade in a little clear bottle and be like, oh, don't you want this? Come on, you know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna pull it up. I'm a streamer. I'm supposed to do the work. Pink eggs jar. No, I want. I don't like it. Look at. Ew. Ew. Do you want to eat this? Ew. This jar. This ain't even doing it justice. I need to find more pickled eggs. And y'all gonna be like, oh, this looks good. What are you talking about? I'm getting, like, this is bullshit. I look at pickled eggs and I'm getting all these aesthetic results. I want the nasty jar. Grocery store. Hey, fear of lawn words are called hip. They fuck with people. Oh, ew, ew, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. It's worse when they're red looking. Okay, this isn't the worst looking, right? When I see eggs that look like, this. Oh, ugh. Ew. I don't like it. I don't like this one either. Pickled periods. Here we go. Ugh. Ew. 10 rows. More like... fuck off. They do that, what, with egg drop soup? Where it's like, oh, you don't want the soup to be clear. Don't you want it to look like piss? We'll make it yellow. Like, it's not good. It's not good that way. Nicer! I am. I'm super nice. What would you like me to demonstrate my niceness about? Say something and I'll respond positively. Okay. No, it's video game. Post a topic and I'll say something nice. The quickest commercial flight in the world is Scotland. Let's go there. Red pickled eggs. Oh, it's so pink and red. It looks like a pink drink. I bet some percentage of people would love that. Remake? Some are good. Some are good. The remake of Dead Space was good. And a lot better than that. Not as good original. RE3? Oh yeah, RE3. Right, from the 90s. So good. What a great style and really cool city. The mechanic with Nemesis was cool. And you could kind of like change what happens throughout the game based on your choices. Very cool. I don't have a pop filter. Oh my god, I got a pop filter. I'm gonna explode. I could say nice things. Most people give up on New Year's resolution within 3 weeks. Okay, that might be true. Penicillin was first called mold juice. I'm allergic to it. I can't have penicillin. But I love and respect penicillin, because even though it doesn't like me, it's okay. It's okay if it wants me to die. We got a lot of fun name puns from him. What a great guy. Lots of funny names. Y'all got doppelgangers. Penis. Devil May Cry 2. Dante looks good. Something nice about Quentin Tarantino. I don't dislike Quentin Tarantino. Sometimes when people would heckle him and be like, you have too much violence in your movies, how can you do this? And he's like, because it's so much fun, Chad! Like, there was this lady that was kind of pissed off at him. And yeah, that's literally how it went. He's like, because it's so much fun, Jan! That's funny to me. I also think that I liked his role in From Dusk Till Dawn. I think that character, I think his name was Richie. I thought that character was a good character. I mean, he's a shitty person, but like very entertaining. I think he did good. I think he can act, actually. People try to say like, oh, he's so horrible. It's like, what? Really? Like what? Because the character's awkward? It's like, I thought it was good. How does that make me feel? Is that the shake weight? That's the shake weight. I like both of the Grindhouse movies. I don't know which one I like more, if I like Planet Terror or Death Proof, but Death Proof is very good, and Planet Terror very good. I think Death Proof is not very popular. I think people think it's his weakest film. I think Quentin even thinks that it's his weakest, but I liked it. Yeah, I was sold on how much he liked Selma's feet. That was real. That was very required. There was a whole, like, symbolism for why her foot needed to be in his mouth. It just needed to be done. I like how he's like, alright, well, if I'm not gonna get the foot action, I'm gonna make sure my bros get the foot action. Alright, Death Proof. You need to lick her foot, okay? Pretty sure he did that. There are 8 NFL teams currently without cheerleaders. What? Step on it. Oh god, we're in for a dark time. We're gonna start having VTuber cheerleaders, and they're gonna be like, woo! With little pom-poms. And they'll be on the big screen, and it will be real. I think that actually is kind of happened. I think there was a VTuber that was like on one of those billboard thingies that move. It's a TV screen and it's huge. And it was like at a baseball game or something. And she's like, I'm a VTuber. Good job, everybody. Gura plus Pecco did halftime show. Based. Of course, and thank you for sharing the fun facts. It's interesting shit. It's funny to me how sometimes people just don't show up in Twitch chat for me, but they do in the chat you have. Oh, wait. I'm trying to process what I'm reading. Thank you for the follow. So, like, do they not pop up in... They don't pop up in, like, the actual physical Twitch chat, and they only pop up in, like, the Twitch chat, or this chat, like, right here? Like, let me... Right here? Like, right here? That's weird. I don't think chatters are typically blocking each other. And most of you are alright. I'm just joking, you're all alright. No problems here. There's Dodgers plus HoloLive merch, and why that's a good thing. I got a ghost in there. My little ghost. You like him? You don't see the purple guy. Machina? Machina? You don't see him. Well, his name might not be purple. Like, his name might not be purple in the chat. Because it does that. Like, it'll show up a different color for me, but it'll be a different color for everybody. There's been times, like, legit, like, I'll say, like, somebody's username is a certain color, and they'll be like, what? No, it isn't. That's... You blocked him. You blocked him. What have you done? Unblock him now. I can... Oh, hold on. That's not possible. It's not possible. Hold on. How do I wanna pull up his damn everything. I promise you he's real. Here. I'm nice. Right here. Why are you laughing? I'm helping him. Mostly harmless. Wait, no. It's Crimson that can't see him. Can you see that? What if you have it like a trigger word, like you blocked phrases, and Machina or Hyena makes you think of bad memories, and you forgot. Five amazing people? What? That's not possible. What are you talking about? What? What are you talking about? How could you not click on it? Machina, did you block him? Are you gaslighting him? Answer now. Did you block him? You guys need to resolve this. Kiss and make up. I can't believe you blocked each other. Unreal. You guys need to get along. This is not the family that I'm trying to raise. Hi, Speedwagon. Oh, what? Where you going? Bye? Huh? Good morning. It's his alter ego. Exactly. Just like Yu-Gi-Oh! He's also got a Millennium Egyptian puzzle item that makes him have eyes on the forehead. That's fucked up. I think there's a replica of the Millennium puzzle where you can make it. Oh, I thought about getting it, but I don't want to. But that might be cool. But we'll really find out if it really made sense that it took 8 years for Yugi to complete that. And Yugi's exaggerating. Come on now. Yugi's gotta go to the bathroom. He's gotta sleep. He's gotta go to school. He's not spending every single moment of the day making that thing. So if we get realistic and add the time up, honestly, probably a year of work, if even. So let's be real, Yugi. He does it. He's a gamer, but is Yugi a normie? Yugi might be a normie. Fuck, Yugi playing League of Legends. I don't think he solved the puzzle. A bet. Bet. I could do it. We should, like, do the stakes. And just like Yu-Gi-Oh! I have set my house on fire. And this is my first hand cam stream. Alright, let's try and get the puzzle, like, together before it melts in the fire and I die. We'll see how that goes. The bathroom is for gotcha and puzzles and regretting life choices. I can regret life choices right here, right at the computer. It's tea time. Tea time! But yeah, you guys need to get along, okay? You agree to jank my wow, Gleam. Interesting. That's kind of weird. I suppose you are a guy, though, and guys just want one thing. Whatever. I thought you were different. I suppose the signs were always there. Read better. So now you're attacking me for not being able to read? Oh, okay. Sorry. Sorry for having a disability. Hi, 7th. How are you? Wow, it's 1:30. Wow, time has flown. I can't wait to take a shower and ease my back. Explain to me, Pumpkin, what do you think he said? Oh, I told you what Gleam said. He wants to jank me. That's rhyme. It kind of sounds like shank, though. That's like stabbing. Should have been asleep 3 hours. I have a bad... Oh, thank you for the follow. I have a pretty bad sleeping schedule, too. He said it. He said it. I want to eat a shark. Shark me. Give me a shark. I'm just giving him shit. I'm just teasing him. Gleam and me go way back. No, Shake Way! I don't want to work out right now. I'll do it tomorrow. Oh, today's the weekend. Or at least it begun. No, it's Saturday now. Good, happy Saturday. I want to eat something nice. What do I want? I want curry. Oh, Pad Thai. Pad Thai! Going back to food. Pad Thai is one of my favorite meals. But it's definitely got to have, like, enough of the chili pepper, but not too much, because I can't handle too much. Very good. I was delighted. Pad Thai? Pad Thai. I was about to say Google Pad Thai. Not Google Pad Thai, but like I was saying as if it was called that. No. Thai food good. I went to a, not Thai food, I think it was, wait, was it? I had like a pork bun that was like hot, spicy. So I couldn't eat the meat inside, but I would eat the bun. It's a hard choice between Thai and curry. Exactly, that's literally what I always struggle with specifically. One of the last green curries I had has eggplant in it, and it's pretty good. I asked for it without eggplant, though. I forgot to add something in it, and then I asked for potatoes. Some potatoes do not taste good. I need potatoes to have the skin. I love skin on potatoes. And it's got to be, like, bulky and nice. There's some potatoes, too, where it just tastes like it's powder. Like, they like, I don't know. They, like, waved a wand at some powder and, like, become potato, and then it became a potato, and it's just not fulfilling. I hate them. I want a potato where it's every bite is satisfying. The delightful taste of a potato. Try one today. Eat spicy food. You don't understand. If I eat spicy food, I actually get sick. Like my stomach starts hurting immediately. I'm gradually improving. I'm getting a little bit better. Had this Thai curry that comes with sliced fried battered chicken breast, and it's pretty hard not to just order it every time at that restaurant. That sounds good. The Masaro guy, he uses potato starch every time he wants to like bread and fry his food. I don't know if I've ever done potato starch. I would like to try. Some potatoes are meant for mash and others are meant for stews and fries. Yes, that's it. It tasted like fries. Like the potato quality of fries. That's why I don't like it. I want others. Nice stew potatoes. You know what Mina likes? I kind of like it, but I don't like it. I don't love it. Beef stroganoff. It's good, actually. I want it, actually. I don't know if I've ever had pho. I might have. Maybe. Barbacoa. What? I'll try it. Egg noodles. Maybe I have tried that. Mina likes to make stroganoff. But, like, half of the people here like it and half don't. So, like, we don't make it too often. There's, like, it's like... Some people just don't like certain foods that you'll like. Or you won't like certain foods that they like. Hi, Lemon. Good morning? Love egg noodles. I like flat noodles? I don't know. I think that's just its shape. I don't know what it's made out of. But I like that. I don't like the stringy noodles, if that makes sense. There's like 5? 4? 4. Flat are usually rice. Are they? I don't know. What's cool is, like, if you go to a place and you don't like the default noodles it comes with, you can ask for the kind that you normally like. I need to try more Italian food. The place that I go to, their fettuccine is pretty good. But I think I'm over it. And now I only ever get pizza from there. And it's really good. I want to try different stuff, though. Like rice stick, but why do they have to ship them as a bunch of tangled hooks? Wait, what? They come in nests. You could always get small Dutch ovens like the... Oh my god! Oh my god, did I tell you guys? Hold on. Images? I don't want shopping, I want images. Did I tell you guys? I might have, but it was a stream ago or two, so it's like, it might as well have not have ever been said, but. This. I made this. It sucks. It's a lot of work. It's kind of quaint. I guess it would be a cool like hand cam stream or something. I made it and it tastes bad. And you're not gonna. I mean, I don't know. You gotta be pretty good to make it look this good. It's not what mine looked like. The chocolate icing was really good. I would lick it. The strawberry icing, not good. Small child, look how cute. I thought it was just gonna come like this. You open it and it's little baby donuts. But you have to make it. And it's more work than it's worth. You make it and it's like, who is this supposed to feed? Like, you could feed a goldfish. One goldfish with this shit. I don't know if it was mine, but I know I had access to an Easy Bake as a child. I maybe used it like once or twice. It was pretty cool. And it was bigger than this. You could make a little tiny cake. And it was a real oven. This, no oven required. Just milk. I mean, just water. Just water. And the stuff it came with, which was a bunch of powder. I buy candy so children can have less candy. Exactly. But I do think that maybe I need to start wrapping things up. Not because I don't like being with you guys. It's not you, it's me. Also, I'm tired. Well, I'm not really tired. I just want to go away. And take a nice shower and relax. And lay down and maybe watch, fish be cut up. My subscription. Oh, my subscription to Mashara is gonna probably expire soon. I need to watch the rabbits being skinned and beheaded. I don't know if I can convince Mina to watch that. Like, I could watch them being skinned and beheaded. It depends on how much blood there is. For Mina, though. I'm okay with it, though. 3 hours. Wow. That's incredible. So, let's see. My closing statements. I'm gonna get hate massages after... Yeah, I'm gonna make your back feel nice. I'm just joking. I know how to read messages. You're not gonna get hate messages. I might. So let me do my plugs. So for starters, I have a bunch of collabs planned. I don't know when I'm gonna get to it, and I don't want to do like, all right, this week I'm doing 5 collabs. It's like, I'll die. So I gotta space it out. I don't know how I'm gonna space it out. I don't even know where I'm gonna start. But the next time you should officially see me should be Monday. Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. As for tomorrow, I would like to stream again some point, but I really need to crack down on art. But I've been so exhausted because of certain things lately, I don't know if I'll be able to draw. Luckily, the only people that are waiting on art from me are people that I'm like friends with, so they understand that I am not gonna ghost or anything. And they also understand that they can literally just ask for a refund and I'll be able to offer it immediately. So let me plug, we've got the Dollhouse Discord. I did kind of want to pop in there because they were watching Battle Royale, but I kind of, it's like weird. I wanted to isolate a little bit, but in a streamer kind of way, which means broadcasting for a bunch of people. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to explain how my brain works exactly. Maybe I just wanted to get a bunch of energy out. I have a lot of negative energy that I'm kind of processing, so I streamed to try and bring out that positive energy. And if I'm watching a movie and everybody's muted, you know, I'm just, it's more passive kind of stuff, you know? But that's the Dollhouse Discord. I also have a personal Discord, and there is something that I want to talk about very vaguely. That's my personal Discord. It's smaller and tinier. And then my Twitter. So one thing I wanted to talk about is, I've always been a very open person. Too open. I will let pretty much anybody in, and I shouldn't do that. And I've been getting advice for a while now, that, you know, now that I'm streaming, now that I'm growing a tiny bit, that I might need to change how I do things a little bit. So one thing is that I might start discouraging DMing me a little bit more, if that makes sense. There's a lot of reasons why. I've been getting burnt quite a bit, actually. So I feel like I'm having to kind of like think more like how other streamers think a little bit and have a bit more walls than I'm used to having. And I'm being kind of vague about why. I just wanted to kind of say, like, if you notice, like, maybe we're not friends on Discord anymore or anything like that, it's not personal. I'm just having to wall off. And there are some people, very few people, that understand what happened. And it sucks because I'm pretty social. And I hate that it had to be this way, but it took multiple incidences for me to have to change things. I don't know if I'll be like this forever. I might just open back up, just like I did the last time, and be like, I don't want to let this change me forever, but for now, I guess I'm forcing myself to distance more. Change what things? No, just change how much I really want to just have everybody DM me, if that makes sense. If, like viewers and stuff like that. Maybe one day I'll be able to talk about it in a little bit more detail. Not too much more detail, but a little bit more. But I kind of have to do it for, I guess, my sanity. But again, it's kind of like a vague thing. Yeah, I know. What does that have to do with it? Oh yeah, no problem. I just don't want anybody to think that I'm, like, singling anybody out, if that makes sense. It's like, if you make certain changes to wall up to protect yourself from certain things, it means that you close off from lots of potential, like, good things, too. So it's kind of tricky, but I've always tried it the other way. I've always, like, I will not have any boundaries at all. Zero boundaries. I'll let people do whatever they want, and I'll just deal with it. And that hasn't worked very well, so I'm gonna try something different, but I did want to just disclose that. I will happily talk to anybody in, like, our public Discords, but maybe not always DMs. And that doesn't necessarily, like I said, like, I have friends that are, like, I have collabs planned with them. I don't want them to suddenly think, oh, Pumpkin doesn't want to do the collab anymore. No. Like, I guess just use your best judgment. I betted in blocking Annie. Oh! I couldn't. But yeah, that's, I guess, the most that I'll be able to talk about it at the moment. So just try not to hate me, I guess. If I don't know. Not that many people DM me, I guess, which is kind of cool. I'm getting too real. I need to not be real. I sure hate pink and red eggs. And also, I think it's time to find somebody to raid. Is there anything else I normally plug? I plugged the Twitter. I plugged the Discords. Can I start creating? Of course. Always. Let's see who we can raid. I don't even know. I don't even know where to begin. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. I don't even know who to go to. We don't actually have that many choices. Pre-hate. Hater party. We're gonna hate on the person who scammed you. No, I'm optimistic. We're optimistic. We don't hate the Switch 2. We're gonna be hopeful. Because, I mean, what else is there to look forward to? PS6? The next Xbox? Only hope for consoles is Nintendo. We'll get something good out of that. And then people be like, but you can play that on PC too, if you know. No, we don't pirate Switch here. You should stop being evil. No more. Nintendo needs your money. I didn't know who to vote. I mean, I don't know who to raid. I have never been able to raid Ghost, I think. Or maybe I did. Oh, they're playing Phantasmagoria. Wait. I don't want to... I'm not excited. I'm actually really calm. I do rate Abigail a lot, but I got a lot of friends, and I don't want to neglect anybody too bad, so I force myself to kind of, like, branch around. You know what I mean? So let's go ahead and raid Ghost, who is playing Phantasmagoria, which is a very entertaining, wonderful game. Not what I expected it to be, but would recommend it. I want to stream it, but it's got sex and tits. And also, it's against the rules. So let's... I leave. I'll see you later.